Oh,
How's that?
perfect.
First off, hello.
Easy.
Long time no
Hello?
see.
Hello? Well, how long's it been? A month? I feel like
Uh,
it's maybe
yeah,
close
I
to.
think so. I'm trying to think because I was
What
sick
a
for 2
month.
weeks, so like that was why we kind of missed one in between. Um, so can you hear
Where was that?
squeaky
Yeah.
noises from my headset or anything? No.
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
good. Just because I got the glasses on, mate. I don't know if you got got a video feed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
But
I can see them. Oh, good.
so yeah. Um,
Reminds me of I'm showing my age here, but did you ever watch wrestling as a kid?
well, not a lot. Not a lot.
Oh,
Why?
reminds me of
Who's
the Dudley Boys.
okay? Well, that's I definitely don't know what.
Really? Oh dear.
Yeah,
I'm showing
I
my
got
age,
no
dude.
idea.
Okay,
Yeah,
don't worry.
but yeah, I was sick, and then I don't know.
I
I'm
feel like you
just
get sick a lot.
well. I feel like it's because I don't fucking leave the house, and so I leave the house fucking one weekend to do like uh some film shit, and then
Stuff.
yeah, and then I just get fucking sick. So it didn't help. Like I don't know. That the main actress like had a fucking flu, and so I reckon I just caught it, and then it fucked me. It was like three. It was like a full week in bed, and then another week after of like
Wait, she was
off.
sick and she just gave it to you?
Well, I didn't really interact with her, but I reckon that's how I got it. I don't know. I also had to stand outside like in like 1 to 2 degree weather for like 2 nights in a row. So um yeah, thanks, Spike. Then what about you? Because I know you've been busy, but what have you been up to?
Yeah, I've been flat out with work,
Oh,
so
true.
I've been a bit crazy, and then I'm sure we'll get into it, but a bit
Mm,
of wow stuff. But
yeah, because I was going to ask if uh you didn't break your bloody World of Warcraft streak or whatever.
I don't know. I actually don't even know how to even track that.
I
But I
don't know
don't
how to
think I
track that
did
either, but
because even like there was days where I was, I was getting home late, but I would still just quickly jump on and do my auctions. So
okay,
technically, I did log on
yeah,
and um and do some stuff.
because yeah,
Just a bit of decompression before going to bed to
yeah,
fucking go again.
yeah. Check the auction house, little
Yeah,
cheeky,
yeah. Making money in game
yeah,
and IRL.
yeah, yeah. Um, okay, well, because I was gonna ask, like, how much have you actually been playing MOP? Have you done much of that,
Oh,
or
dude, we can talk about it now if you want.
yeah, you can just jump into it. Unless
Oh,
there's other
okay.
shit you want to talk
What
about.
I mean, what mob?
MOP,
I in my head, I knew I wasn't going to play. Like I in my head, I knew I accepted I wasn't going to raid just because I just don't have the time to
yeah,
fucking play 3 versions of this game.
yeah,
And then, so I was like, okay, cool. I'll just level up and I'll fucking just PvP
mm-hmm.
because I like back when I played back in the day, I had no fucking idea what I was doing, but I've always
Yeah,
heard that the PvP was good.
yep,
Um, and then I don't know, it launched when I was like insanely busy at work. So
yeah, yeah.
I just, I don't know, the first day I tried to get on and there was like real lag issues and stuff.
Oh, really?
And then, yeah, yeah. And then when I logged on, like, and this was for the first few days, like, world chat was just going fucking wild,
Mm.
just like ripping on fucking Panda TV.
Oh, yeah, I saw some of that. But
It was fucking, I haven't seen it like that shit since like OG Classic, the way like world chat was go, like just ripping into him. Um, so
oh
yeah,
god.
so I was like paying attention to that kind of, but I actually didn't even get to 90. I think I'm like 89 or something.
Wait, right now you're not even.
Yeah, I didn't get to 9 now because
Oh,
then by the time like I don't know, I started playing because I think AQ came out. No, AQ didn't come out for us. I don't know. I think I just got back into like just because next season for WoW starts tomorrow. So I think I was just like prepping for that.
for retail or
Um,
for MOP?
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. As
And
in,
then like for some weird reason, I just had this hankering of playing fucking San Andreas GTA. So I smashed that.
oh,
So
true. Just went
So
back.
yeah, no, I don't know. I didn't have that drive to log into a MOP. I don't feel like I'm missing out playing MOP, not playing MOP.
Yeah. How much did you play Kata? You play a bunch of Kata or not really?
I played the first phase or whatever, like the first
Okay.
thing, and then like my guild imploded.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
logged on one day and our guild was disbanded,
Rip.
and the Discord was just deleted. So
True.
like there was no like goodbye message, nothing. I just logged on. I was like, oh, cool. Well,
Well,
guess I'm not playing Kata. I'm not fucking restarting to
true.
look for another fucking guild.
Yeah. I was gonna say because that kind of throws my second question out of the window because I was gonna ask like how you're enjoying it, but if you're not even level 90 yet and you haven't done that,
Not
much,
even
it's
90, dude. Like even because I know a lot
uh,
of people were complaining about the because it also takes a really long time to level. Well, that's what it felt like to me.
mm,
And a lot of people are saying it's taking a long time, but I didn't mind it being. I really do not care that it leveling takes a while. Like I enjoy leveling, so I really don't care. But it was just very time consuming. And I don't know. I just don't have. Believe it or
mm,
not, I don't have the time. I know that's
yeah,
probably hard to believe with the amount of WoW I play, but
yeah,
I just don't have the time.
yeah. I don't know. The leveling didn't seem too bad, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to like classic leveling, so it's like I don't know. It took me like 3 sittings to do it, like,
Yeah.
and with no guide and just fucking around, right?
Oh
So
yeah.
like,
No, I'm not playing a guide for fucking MOP.
oh
No
yeah,
way.
well, I don't know. But some people like jumped in, told me like fuck all these quests and do this and do that and made it a bit quicker, but I don't know. Just felt like, do the quest, do the dungeon, and then just fucking then you're there, then you're level 90. I don't know. I was like
Yeah. I don't know.
slow
It was
running
just.
around, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm just like I said, I'm just not. I feel like with maybe not so much Kata, but like definitely, obviously with TBC and Rap, I wanted to play. So it was.
yeah.
I just feel like I don't feel like I'm missing out on much. And then I'm watching some people raid, and it's just like, It's getting to the point now where it's just retail.
Yeah, retail
You know
is
what I
it's
mean?
like in that it's like MOP is that because people point at Kata, I still feel like Kata felt a bit more like Wrath of the Lich King. Whereas like MOP is now
Yeah,
another step towards because I feel like WOD is like which is another thing we can talk about later, but WOD is very much like that full it's just retail like at that point. WOD. There's like not really any classic esque stuff left. I feel
yeah,
like in Mr. Pandora there's like a tiny little bit, but it's like they're getting rid of most majority of it. Like talents rework, like what else? Uh, I know you barely get any new skills. I don't know. It just seems like yeah, MOP is very much more the tail end of any of the classic mechanics in the game. But
yeah. And just like I said, I'm just not. I feel like I'm just not missing out. And it's also another thing is because the classic timeline's running so quickly. It's getting to the point now. It's kind of like to me, MOP doesn't feel that far ago, even though it is. It's like what 12 years or whatever,
oh,
maybe
true. I see
more.
what you're saying.
But it's just getting to the point where it's just like, I actually remember where I was with my life and when I was playing MOP. Like it
Yeah,
feels like it wasn't that far. Whereas like
yeah,
it was still like up until Wrath, there was like a nostalgic hit because like Wrath was for me. I
yeah,
think I was just finishing high school or something.
yeah. Okay,
Um,
yeah. I
so
don't
yeah,
have
there's
that
like
for
a
MOP. So.
nostalgia.
Yeah, I don't have any nostalgia for MOP because like pretty much when Kata came out was when I stopped playing like way back in the day, and then I did actually initially come back for some of the WOD hype. So I didn't really play
Yeah,
Kata or MOP, and then like the WOD hype was like this whole thing, and I played it for like maybe a month, and then I didn't play WOD either. But
yeah.
like for me, so when like it just made me think about like, oh, where was I when WOD came out? I think I was like just in uni or just out of high school as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember around there, but it's more about the people because like I don't know, he's in chat. PLK was the one that fucking convinced me to play WOD, and then I didn't realize like the at that point I had no idea. I was like the NA OCE servers and they weren't merged or anything. And PLK was on US servers or something. So I was just like I'd have to make a whole new account to like play with him.
Yeah.
So
Or
I
Surge transfer. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
I think it was a WOD is when they actually implemented the cross-server stuff as well. I could be wrong, but I'm 90% sure.
I'm not sure. I just remember I started leveling up, and then when me and PLK got like into a Discord call, we were like, okay, how do we find each other, or what server do we go on? And it was like, oh, we're not on the, like, I'd have to pay or something. I don't know. I just remember.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so then I just gave up entirely with WOD. I was like, I can just run around in my garrison on my own and do nothing and talk to nobody.
Yeah, to be honest, you didn't really miss too much with WOD.
Yeah. I came back for Legion, though. I don't know how much was in between. I can't remember, but yeah. Well, so then are you going to try to push forward with MOP or not really? You're just going to let it?
I still have the time, man. Like, because we're very, very far behind on the Australian server on anniversary. We only just got AQ like this weekend gone.
Yeah, okay.
So it's been out for like other people for a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's been out for a couple of weeks for other people. Possibly 3 weeks. I could be wrong, but we only just got it. So I'm doing that. And also with tomorrow starting, because I start raid my retail tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Which is my focus. So I just don't have the time, man. Maybe after, I probably won't play, to be honest.
Sure.
Fair enough. It's just, but it's not like, it's just, I mean, that's what happens when you fucking release, just release all the versions of your game
at the same time.
Or updates for your game at the same time. Like, it's just so crazy.
It is crazy.
They did that.
I feel like we were talking about this literally a month ago, last time on the podcast, that the bloody schedule is just ridiculous, that they don't space things out enough for people to like properly. You have to like pick one or the other, really, right?
Unless you're someone like, unless you're like someone that can just just play it and do nothing else. Like there's nothing. Yeah, there's no.
yeah.
There's nothing like.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that was gold. Well then, because I was gonna say, like, I feel like I saw online, I don't know if this is just people complaining, but because everyone's saying like it's the PvP, MOP is meant to be the PvP expansion, all this shit. And I've just seen people complaining that the PvP kind of sucks as well.
I think they say it's a PvP because everything's pretty well balanced, as balanced as it can possibly get.
Yeah.
But and all the classes feel good. And I think what they're complaining about is the CC chains. So like the CC stuff is just insane.
Yeah.
I think I watched this clip the other day where this guy was during his CC, because he was in like a chain CC.
Yeah.
He while he was streaming, he opened up a browser and wrote a tweet complaining about it while he was still stuck in CC.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw. He had Twitter open and was like scrolling Twitter while CC'd. Okay.
yeah.
Maybe I should have read the tweet a bit better, but I think that's the same one I saw. He was like, this shit's insane. I'm literally scrolling Twitter while I PvP. So.
And that's the thing with majority of WoW stuff is more so the classic, is a lot of rose tinted glasses with it all.
Yeah. I know this guy's saying that I am reading chat. This guy's saying that you still feel like you still have fun when you push your buttons, opposed to current retail where you have to push more before you see their health go down. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really I haven't PvP'd and done any of this stuff really in a while, since classic stuff. I haven't really done retail PvP, but I do know that it feels kind of crazy. But I feel like in retail, isn't it absorbs and all this other crap? That's
There's a lot of damage mitigation.
Yeah, so it's you don't see anything going on, but
yeah. Because you have to because there's so many multipliers in retail as well. To actually do damage, you have to kind of get your multipliers going. Right?
Yeah.
On top of that, there's a lot of mitigation. Even if you just press Frostbolt in MOP, you can feel that Frostbolt hitting your enemy, the opponent or the enemy. Whereas you do it in fucking retail and it's just hitting them with a wet noodle. It's just.
Well, I don't know, because I logged on and I did some heroics on MOP. I haven't done any of the PvP at all because I don't know, I just feel like going in there on my own without PvP gear, I'm just gonna get obliterated. So it's Well, I feel
you
like,
should be okay in like BGs, you'd be fine. But yeah,
oh
you
yeah,
probably
true.
if you ran into like if you decided to do like arena or something, you'd 100%
Yeah. I'm 3 weeks behind the Fiends that like had their full battleground gear done after like 1 week. You know what I mean? Just like, I don't know. But that's always an issue with PvP. It's like if you fall behind, you just get crushed at the start, and then it just doesn't make it fun the catch up. But well, then should we just talk about the fucking raid numbers of while we're talking about MOP? Look at this.
Yeah, we can.
Boom.
I think I did. Oh, there you go. You got it.
Yep. No, I got it.
Oh, that's my. Is that
Yeah,
my screenshot?
yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah. So, because we talked about a little bit like in what do you call it, in DMs before the podcast. Because I don't know, I'm so doom appealed, but it's just fucking.
You are insanely doom appealed.
Yeah, I know. But I like recant a lot of what I said because I was just speaking out of my ass, and I googled shit and I was like, okay, well, it's not as doom pilled as I thought. But I just feel like for a classic, like for the whole classic launch of a whole version that they're trying to prop up and keep going, right? It feels kind of like, I don't know, sad, I guess. Like, I don't know, like what I should have got is if to look at the SOD launch numbers compared to this, I think would be interesting.
SOD, that was like insane.
Yeah, it was huge. I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's like if they actually, this is what the argument I'm going to make. If they put any work into something at all, and it's new and refreshing, you know, I feel like. Do you think these numbers are a good reflection of like the classic community's interest in this shit going forward, or what?
I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know. It's so hard with this stuff because people would obviously I enjoy WoW, so people. But the thing is, like, I like to think that I'm a realist, but maybe I'm super biased. But to me, I don't think like 150,000 is definitely on the lower end than I expected.
Yeah.
But in saying that, if you have 150,000 people playing your game, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
But is it good in comparison to what you would expect from Blizzard? Probably not.
Yeah. True.
You know what I mean?
But also for the longevity of this shit. Like, at what point is it just gonna run out? Do you reckon like runs out at like? But also remember, this is supposedly the peak as well. Like, because that's the trend. It peaks at the start and then it like trickles off. So it's like
true. The only thing I would
rush.
say with that, I would usually agree with you. However, like MOP had some pretty fucking banger patches with Throne of Thunder and Timeless Isle, which is arguably the best patch, like island they've ever done.
Okay, with the dinosaurs.
That's what it feels like from a player's perspective. Like every time they do like a new island in like retail, everyone thinks like, oh, is it going to be like Timeless Isle? And it's never going to be, because you have to remember, like, you weren't playing MOP, were you?
No, never.
So when they released Timeless Isle, the cool thing is there was very minimal quests, and that was the big selling point, because everyone was like sick of dailies, particularly in MOP.
Yeah.
And that's why it was so fondly remembered, because it was something somewhat new. As new as what you could do in fucking WoW at that time.
What did you do instead? Like collect shit or something and hand them in? Or
collect shit. There was a lot of PvP. Like World PvP in Timeless Isle was fucking awesome.
Okay.
But you could get gear by doing like the timeless coins and stuff.
Okay.
Like there was ways to do it. It was just like more like, I don't know. I'm not really selling it well, but it was like there was a lot of
collect coins, PvP. Gotcha.
Pretty much, and a lot of like now it seems so stupid, but at the time, like there was a lot of like rare bosses.
Yeah, true.
Throughout the island.
Cool. I could see like why that would be very cool. Like
at that time,
in the era of WoW, it's like new.
Yeah.
Now, how many expansions deep into retail are we doing world bosses once a week?
Where they're doing exactly the same. Like they even because they just released they released 11.2, and it's literally the same thing now.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I just, the reason, part of me is like, I'm doomer, but hopeful doomer, that we can fucking end this shit. Like, who wants to go WOD? Who wants to go fucking, is it Return to Outland? Whatever the fucking, oh no, that is WOD. What's the one after
Yeah,
WOD?
Warlords of Draenor.
Is Legion.
Legion.
Oh, okay. I thought there was one in between, I guess. Maybe not.
Nah.
Okay. Well, I know people want to do Legion, but
yeah, but the thing is, like,
it's like then we're like fucking 3 expansions behind where we are now. It's like
exactly.
It's like, what's the point? We just got 2 versions of retail that are basically the same. You know, I don't know. Like, what are they going to do? They're going to speed it up until it fucking actually connects with retail in the end, and then there's a big merge or some shit. Like,
I always thought that MOP would be the end, but based on what we're seeing, that might not be the case.
I don't know, but who the fuck's going to want to do WOD? Like, if you want to look at these numbers, like, WOD's going to be like half of this again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, probably
Because
half.
everyone remembers WOD being the shit expansion, right? Like,
shit expansion in the sense that, yeah, there was a lack of content. However, it's like the ratings fondly remembered, but
okay.
It was like, yeah, it was definitely like just sitting in your fucking garrison.
Yeah.
Making gold, basically.
Yeah. So maybe.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard. Because the thing is, like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? If you do end it here, like, what do you do?
Well, this was
the characters and stuff.
I was just gonna be nice and just say delete them, get rid of them. But I don't know. Maybe
I don't think you can.
But fucking, I don't know. Maybe merge it onto retail, or like do the same thing where like
you could do that, but then everyone on retail is going to have a hissy fit because that means you've got people coming over with stuff that you can no longer get, like RTS and things like that, Scarab Lords. People are going to get fucking pissy about that.
Sure. But then Blizzard does the most minute, like, fucking change, and then just add the word classic in front of the name. So you have, like, classic, like, RTS or whatever, and to separate
I don't know, maybe.
Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, so then, like, all your gear on that character is, like, classic. Just add the word classic in front of fucking everything, and then it separates it from the retail shit. And then, I don't know. But what else are you going to do? Otherwise, it's just like these characters just sit and rot on MOP until the end of time. I think that's what you do. Yeah.
I think you consolidate it all into one server and you just let it sit there like they did with Classic Era.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because or you just bite the bullet and you merge it into retail, and just like fucking tank the fucking outrage.
Do you think it's one or the other though? Like, do you think it's let them rot, or they force everything onto retail? Because do you reckon there's no way they leave the servers up and have a character transfer thing to retail? Because that would be
one or the other.
Yeah, because then that would leave like the door open, have like weird, you make a character on MOP to like farm items that you can't get on retail, and then you bring it over onto retail. You know what I mean? Like, at that point. So I feel like it would have to be one or the other. Or
you bring them over to retail, and then you somehow, some way, make it so that if you do want to go back to Classic Era and do whatever you want from there, there's an opportunity for you to transfer your character to retail, so you can get RTS or whatever. That's the only thing I can think of.
As in, like, you allow the retail people to like time travel back into the classic servers on that character or something.
No, you just create a character on Classic Era, and at whatever point you want to do, you're able to transfer to retail servers from the Classic Era.
But then because then here's the argument: only Classic Era, or then do we open the floodgates to like White Mane and all the other shit that's going on?
That's Classic Era, yeah.
So you're including all that shit. By Classic Era, I just meant the main like Classic, TBC, Wrath, MOP, or Kata MOP timeline. Because then it's like,
well, that would require them to implement TBC in Wrath, which I don't think they're going to do. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
They've bottled this so much that it's just like, I don't know. I really don't know, because they're probably just going to think of the most retarded thing possible, and they're probably going to do that.
Yeah, which is going to be...
I genuinely don't... They have no, like, foresight.
Yeah.
Like, in my mind, when they created Classic in 2019, they should already know their exit strategy.
Yeah, and it should have been with Wrath.
Probably.
I don't know.
Probably. And then, or just let it stew. Like, they didn't have to just move straight onto Kata.
Yeah, it could have been a year, and then made Kata a big thing.
And then gone back to it and revisited it.
Yeah.
But in saying that, they probably made a fuck ton of money. Like, in their eyes, they probably see Kata as a success.
Yeah. Yeah. But then that just means we're getting WOD, right? You know what I mean? That just means we're getting WOD.
Well, based on the surveys, the questions there.
Yeah. But
once I don't know. Have you ever got one of those surveys?
No, bro. No.
So it doesn't matter. I got it, right? And it says, like, before you like take the survey, there's like a big splash screen to be like, hey, don't share this, please. And you have to accept it. But like, it fucking gets leaked every single time. So
well,
fuck them.
True. But also, like, I feel like they have determined a lot of shit off of those surveys in the past. So
they did. That's what they did with Kata. Kata was a direct result of the surveys.
Like a small in-group of people they send the fucking surveys out of that isn't like a representation of the broader community, truly. And then they just like make decisions based off it. And then they want to keep the surveys private, so we don't know what the fuck they want to do. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
like, so I don't get the survey, so I'm not allowed to have a say as to like what you do, but I'm also not allowed to know what you're gonna do either. Because I don't get the survey. It's a bit rich, I guess. I don't know. Well, so to wrap this whole part up,
would you play what?
No, fuck no. I probably wouldn't even boot it up, man. Like, to bring it all the way back around, okay? The reason why I'm like doomer about it or whatever is I'm hopeful doomer that this shit can finally fucking end, and we actually.
But why do you want to? If you're not playing it, why do you care?
No, because I'm still. I know this is mega cope, but I'm still on the like classic plus thing. I still think that is like the only way they can fucking sort all this shit out is to actually just consolidate, have your classic era shit going on, right? And then just put it to bed, be done with it.
I think they should always keep classic era
and classic plus of whatever it is. They should do an off page. And this is like the triple bring it all together to the segue. Is like, it's like what fucking, this is what everyone was saying since forever with like RuneScape. They got fucking RuneScape 3, but they've still got old school RuneScape operating as like two separate things. WoW could do that as well, man. I feel like WoW could do that. They've proven that there's a loyal enough classic fan base that if they did a classic plus with true polling and open shit about what to do and expand the game and keep it in the classic style without it progressing.
Yeah, I don't think they have the personnel to nail it. I really don't. If you like, first of all, it's a community issue because no one can agree on what Classic Plus is, right? Yeah. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Secondly, is I don't think the players, whereas as much as they think that they know what their players want, I don't think they actually have any idea.
No, I also think that they actually have a huge lack of game designers. Like, has anyone actually designed anything in WoW in the last like fucking 20? No, okay, not 20. Yeah, the last like 8 years. Like what? We're literally talking about how MOP implemented world bosses, and they're still doing that in retail to this day. Like the loops and the gameplay mechanics and all this shit literally hasn't
Dude,
changed.
they can't even implement MOP Classic. Did you see them fuck up the raid
Oh yeah,
scheduling?
they launched it early. I don't know, but that's not like a
And then
design issue. That's just like,
banned the yeah, but like
yeah, I
it's
know. It's
still
just,
like
I know. Blame the players, not the fucking people that fucked up. You know, there would have been a
but
time
like
where the guy that
it
did that
just
lost his job. Instead, the players get banned.
like I don't know if it's like a
Ugh.
lack of like it's obviously a lack of resource. It has to be a lack of resources, like, but it's also just incompetency as well. It seems
Yeah,
like, and
surely
it's
there's
so
like,
crazy that
yeah,
like they never come out and apologize about that stuff. I saw, funnily enough, it was during
mm,
MOP, it was during like the first few days of MOP. There's this chick on Twitter, I forget her name. She's a designer or something
sure,
of the game. She's
yeah,
part of the MOP Classic team, and she wrote on Twitter. She wrote, "Hey guys, just trying to get some community feedback. If there was one bug that you would want to fix immediately, what bug would that be?" So I can't fix them all. Like, what do
yeah.
you mean? Why do we have to choose what bug we want fixed? Fix
I
them all, dude.
I feel like what do you call it? I feel like that is just like I'm trying to think of the word, but it's just like ignorant. She's trying to be like, she's trying to just be like, hey, like, is there anything we don't know about, like, that we should fix immediately? I don't think it's like, oh, we're only going to fix one
I mean,
bug.
it goes back to incompetence, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like that was like just like trying to be nice in some community farming, but the WoW, like in the WoW community at the moment is so just, they're so over everything and the devs and all this shit. It's
Well, I
like,
feel like they kind of have a right to be with. Like, if this was like, and I feel like I feel like people give a lot of leeway to other companies. Like
mm,
Jagex might get a little bit more, and I think that's perfectly fine, and they should have more. They get more leeway, but when it comes to like WoW, is because Blizzard's a fucking multi-billion-dollar company. Like,
yeah,
and no, not even more so now because it's fucking owned by Microsoft. Like, there should be no excuses. Like, and it's not just MOP. Retail always launches with like issues. Like,
mm,
it's just, to me, it's not an excuse to like launch subpar fucking
yeah.
content,
Do you think it's just
in my
like
opinion.
they're like fresh out of uni, like hire every year
Well, I think
turnover?
it's an industry issue because they hire they hire kids, they pay them dog shit
Yeah, and then they
because
crunch them like with like
yeah, and
insane
because
hours.
people, it's still awesome, even as bad as Blizzard is these days. It's
Yeah,
still very good to have on your resume,
yeah, in the
right?
games industry, they're like out of
And they know
uni
that.
into Blizzard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And when it comes to WoW, majority of them probably they're young, so they're obviously not going to be playing WoW,
Yeah, true. They're gonna
and that feeds
be
into
doing
it
other
as
stuff.
well.
Yeah,
Like like back, remember like back in the day, like all the devs played the fucking game. Like, it's
yeah,
crazy to me that you can design a game that you don't even play. It's like even Ian has a Costas, like I forget his fucking. He used to be like an actual mythic raider up
yeah,
until like BFA. Like, he was a proper player.
yeah,
And then I understand that people get busy or whatever, but it's like maybe you shouldn't be designing a game you don't play.
yeah.
Like,
Well, I think though this is what the thing with Kit saying it's not a small indie company anymore. But think about like they like, all right, it's kind of hard to call Blizzard an indie company, even like when they were making Warcraft 3 and stuff like that. It wasn't like indie. I guess that those terms didn't exist then. But think about like I'm sure Classic, like when it originally came out in like 2004, had all kinds of shit going on with it. But if I remember, it's like most of the time shit went pretty smooth back in the day. Like there was like,
well, I mean, there's always the famous story of AQ, like the opening gates of AQ, the original one was like a
yeah,
shit show.
Yeah, but
like a
that was
massive
just.
shit show.
But think about that in like 2004 with like the
It's still a
hit.
shit show. Yeah,
I
you're
know,
right.
I know, but
You're right.
with the crowd that they like, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Also, they fucked that up again. 20 years later, they fucked up the opening of the gates again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, how do you fuck that up? Like, and it's not even like the second time round. The classic, obviously, in 2019 was the second time round.
Yeah.
They had this in fucking season of Mastery,
Mastery.
and now they're doing it in Anniversary, and they're still fucking it up. It's so crazy to me.
Do you think it's legit just one dude accidentally, like, instead of like putting the patch in on the back end to get ready?
I don't know. I'm
he,
not
like,
going to even
accidentally
pretend to know
launches it or
anything
something?
about. I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there, particular streamers, that will tell you exactly what is wrong. And from a game dev standpoint, I'm not going to pretend like I fucking have any idea what.
Yeah.
So I have no idea, but something along the way is like something's wrong. But again, I don't have to be a fucking game dev to like tell you when something's broken. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't have to be a fucking chef to know when something tastes like shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You
If
know
it's
what I mean? Like,
fucking
it's just
burnt, it's burnt, mate. Like,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
can tell. Yeah. Oh. Which maybe that is the analogy here, mate. It's spent too long in the fucking oven at this point. It's a bit overdone.
But it just shows that even how bad they are, players are still willing to play the game.
Yeah.
That's how good they've got it, and they still fuck it up.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to use this as a segue about, because the other thing that's been going on the last few weeks is the RuneScape stuff that's been happening. And obviously there's been a bit of this back and forth of like, oh, WoW and RuneScape. Oh, RuneScape numbers are hitting like all-time high, like blah, blah, blah. The thing that I would say is like, and people saying, oh, there's some healthy competition. Like, it's good that people are starting to play RuneScape and then they play WoW and then they know what they're doing. My argument to that is they're probably just fucking paying for both subscriptions. It's not like if you play WoW and then you go to RuneScape, you're going to just immediately unsub from WoW. And there might be like I don't know, let's say 5-10% of people would do that. But I don't know. I feel like most people probably either just pay for this RuneScape sub at the moment because the hype's going on, but then WoW sub gets maintained. And like RuneScape is going to convert a lot of people into RuneScape players. I'm not diminishing that, but maybe after a couple months, they'll get rid of their WoW sub. You know what I mean? Like right now, we don't actually know what this influx of RuneScape hype is going to affect WoW at all, right? I just think like the healthy competition thing, I feel like for Blizzard, it's like a blip on their radar. You know what I mean? So they're not.
I don't think it's a blip, but it's nowhere near as big. Oh, I don't know. It's not as whereas I don't think it's nowhere as big as what people are trying to make it out to be. But in saying that, it's hard. It puts me in a really weird position because one, I've never seriously played RuneScape ever.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to just criticize. I'm not going to criticize a game I've never played.
Yeah.
Secondly, obviously, like anything that I say that's in favor of WoW is obviously just going to get misconstrued as like biased, right? Which
that's fine. What do you mean? That's fine though. You can be.
I know, but it seems I don't want to I still want to be able to have a conversation about. I don't want to say WoW versus RuneScape, but I still think there's room for healthy dialogue, even though I've never really played one of the games.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you're.
Like, do you have to have the subscription to have a really good experience with RuneScape? Like, how far can I get without having a membership or a sub, whatever they call it?
You could get pretty far, but there's like multiple skills and shit that are like locked behind membership that you can't even like do if you don't have membership. So if you want to like have, I don't know, agility is like the simplest one, which like directly affects your stamina, which is like how fast you can run around the world map. If you don't have members, you can't even level that up, right? So you're stuck on the free to play walking around.
And what is it, $5 a month?
Well, maybe if you go to like some of those, like buy a bond on the black market, you know what I mean? But
I don't understand the whole. I know I'm aware of
it's
the
a WoW
wording, but I
coin.
don't.
It's a WoW token.
It's called a bond.
Yeah, like you buy a bond, and then you can
Okay.
redeem that for gold, I think, or membership.
Oh, so it's a WoW token.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you can
And you
redeem
can
it for
buy
gold,
and
but
wait,
you
and can you
can.
buy the bonds directly through like G2G, or do you buy the gold from G2G to buy the bonds?
I don't know. I haven't done that. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I don't know. I just bought my bond fucking
Yeah,
on
I
the
agree.
shop, the main
I think
shop.
you're right. I
So.
think it is cheaper than WoW.
But it's like
So I thought it was like,
$15 still, isn't it? Like normal. Like
is it? I thought it was $5 for some reason.
I don't know. Maybe but maybe it's $5 of fucking black market gold. I don't know. I don't even know how.
Okay, yeah.
I don't.
Okay.
I think it's like a couple million gold or something. So I don't know. You could. I think it's like actually reasonable to say it's pretty. If you have an account set up, it would be pretty easy to like farm gold to get a bond on like non Iron Man or hardcore RuneScape. Like if you're open to the whole market and everything, I think it'd be pretty easy to like buy a bond each month, like just farming gold and shit.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
but that's if you can be bothered doing that. But yeah, it's only like I think it's like $15, which is actually cheaper in Oz compared to like the
Oh,
20
right, because it's
fucking.
like 20. Yeah, in my head, it's always in my head. I know it's more than. I think it's more than $20 now.
Yeah,
In my
it
head, it's
is.
always been $15. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
no, wow. At least for us, they fucking currency exchanged us into the fucking
Yeah.
ground. So, um, yeah. So it is cheaper either way, but I don't know if like the $15 a month gets converted. Like you have to pay like the USD equivalency of it. I haven't checked that either. So, like it might say
Oh no, it doesn't
15.
get. Are you talking about WoW?
No, RuneScape.
Oh, gotcha.
So I don't
Okay.
know if it's like all just in USD, and then like I haven't actually looked, and it like slaps me for $25 or whatever, even though it says like 15. Yeah. Well, I just think it's like I don't know, because I find it funny, like a lot of the streamers like jump ship and they're already like drifting back to WoW now.
Are they? Who's drifting back? I saw Soda.
Well, like Grayson and some of those guys as well. Soda's come back. Soda,
Yeah, but Grayson is a fucking degen for Arena, so he's
yeah,
always going
yeah,
to come back.
yeah. Um, do you think the
In
soda
saying
pop and
that,
shit?
would you like, unless you're making bank on fucking RuneScape,
Mm.
why would you not go back to WoW? Like, don't get me
I
wrong.
don't
Like,
know.
I'm sure these streamers are having fun as well playing on RuneScape. Do not get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, there's a reason why Guzu hasn't fucking come back. It's not because he's fucking loving life on RuneScape. I'm sure it's like he's having fun, but it's also has like the fact that he's making fucking bags on bags
On
that's
RuneScape.
contributing to his enjoyment of the game as well.
True. If I was getting paid $5,000 a week or some shit to play RuneScape, I'd be playing it fucking 15 hours a day. I wouldn't bother at that point, right? Like, yeah. So I don't know. It's just I don't know. Do you think the soda poppin crying about the fucking OSR players like downvoting his fucking YouTube video or something is
Yeah, so
valid or what?
I tweeted about that and that kind of popped off.
Yeah.
Um,
Which because it was funny because you got OSR people and WoW
yeah,
people all fucking
I know.
arguing about it.
And I say that I
So,
don't want to contribute to like the WoW versus OSRS, but
yeah.
here we are. Yeah, we're at like approaching like 500,000 views on it.
Yeah.
I don't. How does he know that it was the OSRS?
I don't know. I guess he's just making assumptions, right? Like,
Yeah, I think he is. I think it's a major assumption.
yeah.
Because I saw that other guy quote tweeted it. Who's that?
Jimmy
the guy
with the penguin.
Jimmy.
Yeah. He's like a full OSR.
Yeah, but
like
what he said
player and
was
shit.
is when he went to WoW,
Yeah, for OnlyFans.
and for OnlyFans, he's saying his community, the OSRS community didn't mass downvote.
Yeah, and supported him or whatever.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
to me, there wasn't like a rivalry
No.
at that stage.
But also OnlyFans was like also a big event. So maybe like, so
That's
people
true,
could be
yeah.
like, oh, this is cool. Jimmy, our guy, is going to like go to the WoW people and like talk to them about RuneScape. It's a bit of an opposite situation now, right? Like, if
Yeah,
you get what I'm
he's probably
saying.
right, to
So
be honest, that they mass disliked it. I think he did like he did. I haven't watched it. He did like a video addressing the addressing the community.
oh, did he make a whole YouTube video on it?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
like
god.
5. I haven't watched it, but I assume it's him basically yeah, of like addressing the OSRS community. I think it's him just. It might just be him just saying, "Look, you need to fucking settle down."
Yeah. But saying that's just gonna get you got, I feel, right? Like, as in like, wow, who are you? You're trying to make an like anonymous blob of RuneScape people like what, take back the unlike and like the video instead or something. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
How big is how big? Because it's very easy to see RuneScape numbers, right?
yeah.
Because it's like it's on Steam. Is that correct?
Yeah, but also I think like
But I
when you
guess not.
log
Yeah,
in
not
or
everyone plays
something,
through Steam, right?
no, barely any. I feel like a lot of people don't because all the add-ons and shit are like,
Then when people know, like, oh, they released the numbers, didn't they?
yeah, I
The
think
other
they
day,
just have
I saw a tweet.
yeah, a live tracker thing when you log in or
It's
something.
kind of crazy how because what did they hit like 400,000 and that was like their all time high.
Was it 400,000? I thought the number was something like 150K. I was like so
No, I'm pretty
confused.
sure they got to like 400K. But it's kind of crazy how there's only, not only, but there's 400,000 players, but it seems like the community's still like big. If that makes sense.
Yeah, the RuneScape community is huge. Like, I don't know. I feel like
So
it's
they,
been big in Australia for a long time. I feel like everyone in Australia had one or two mates that just like off to the side just always played RuneScape. And
oh yeah, I've got one mate that he still to this day plays it. He's got
yeah,
2 kids, like just still
yeah.
plays it.
I have a mate that's like played it in high school, like, out of high school, stopped playing it a bit, make a new character, plays it again. Like it's the same way like the WoW people like come back and go and for to and from WoW. You know what I mean? I feel like there's like a lot of people that just are RuneScape people. There's a lot of people that are just WoW people. And that like once you're invested, it's like that's just the game that you keep coming back to. You know what I mean?
But I kind of understand why people come back to RuneScape because, from my understanding, my limited understanding,
Mm.
there's like forever progression. Whereas, like,
Yes.
if you can't take a break from WoW, like, you can't really, like, you're so far behind. Whereas, like, if you come back to RuneScape, you can kind of just let, like,
Keep going.
yeah, like kick off from where you stopped. So I understand why people, come back to RuneScape. Whereas, like,
Mm.
WoW, on the other hand, I was like, I don't know. Like, if I took a lengthy break, I don't know if I could even be bothered coming back. I don't
Of
know.
WoW to WoW.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
a,
like I'm too far behind. Like, I just can't be fucked. That's what
until
I feel like.
until the next expansion or what? Because
I
that's
don't
the
know.
thing
I
with
don't know.
WoW. It's like every expansion is like the comeback point because everything else gets like fucking basically you may as well delete it out of your bank, like everything from the last expansion, right? So
More or less, and that's why I think because like when people like think about retail, they obviously think about like Mythic Plus or raiding or
yeah,
not so
yeah,
much PvP these days, right? But I
yeah.
think the overwhelming player base are more into like the collection side of stuff, like transmog, pets,
Oh yeah,
mounts,
mounts.
typically. And the
Yeah,
reason why is because that progress doesn't really get reset. Yes, they add more mounts and stuff, but if you
yeah,
get a mount, like you've got that mount, it's done. You got it.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas like tomorrow, like I grinded. What am I now? I'm 682 eye level, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to be replacing like majority of my gear tomorrow.
Mm.
If I go into raid tomorrow, I'm probably going to replace majority of my
Yes,
gear. Like,
but
and that's not even a new expansion. That's a patch.
yeah, but see, that's exactly what Necro is saying from the RuneScape perspective, is because like so archery, magic, your strength and attack are all separate skills on RuneScape. and you could have a completely different set of gear tailored to each one of those like abilities. Not even like, let's not even talk about like mining and all the other shit that you can also get gear for and stuff. And the point is that like if you get to like level 70 archery or whatever in RuneScape, let's say, you can actually get a set of gear that amplifies that ability that isn't going to just get immediately outdated. And I think that like even though RuneScape does continually progress and you do get some upgrades and some other things, I feel like their design philosophy is like more side grades. So whenever you
But
achieve
it never
something,
like
doesn't just get deleted, like, right?
and like you still like the stuff like you can still go back to the older areas of the game and it'd still be relevant to your character
To some
right?
extent, yeah. Like I feel like it's like I don't know, level 50 or maybe I don't know, a RuneScape person might be able to like answer this better. But it's like level 50 or 70 in the skills. Everything that you kind of get through that, like obviously, you know, there's like copper armor and then there's iron armor and then some other shit.
Yeah.
But that's all just junk shit. Once you like kill a boss and get like armor from killing your first set of bosses, whatever that takes to get there, those core pieces like stay somewhat relevant like throughout the game going forward, even as you continue to progress. Yeah.
Well, I
So
think I don't know. It kind of and I feel like again that's the reason why a lot of people enjoy classic as well because obviously to a lesser extent it seems, but like even if you're like in Nax,
yeah.
you can still do MC. Like it's still like even if it's just for Thunder Fury, you know what I mean? It doesn't
Yeah.
completely negate like a whole raid tier. Whereas like retail, like tomorrow, I am never stepping back into 11.1's raid.
Yeah. 'Cause
Maybe for
pointless.
transmog or something or whatever, like
Yeah,
years down the
sure.
track when I solo it.
Yeah.
But like, there's no need for me to go back in there ever.
Yeah. For the core
Which I've
main
never.
gameplay loop, right? Like, because that's what you were saying, the collection and transmog and other shit. Maybe if you're dedicated, you would go back. But
Yeah.
that's it. There's no like
But things
actual
like
intrinsic like reason to go back. Sorry, continue.
there's no reason from a gear perspective, like I'm going to get better gear from World Quests as of tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't necessarily like that.
Mm.
But the thing is, there obviously people like it because retail's very, unless people are just like fucking so mind broken and like so like in their routine of just playing WoW, they can't break the cycle.
Yeah.
But if it's not that, it's people enjoy that whole
the treadmill
reset sim. Yeah, people sometimes I don't necessarily. I'm okay with it. But people like it as well. As much as people hate it, there is probably more so people that like it.
Can I don't know, how much do you play Legion back? Like, do you crunch Legion?
A lot.
Okay, because I played Legion too, but probably not, like, I didn't raid properly or anything in Legion, but I feel like a lot of people complained about the artifact weapons and shit. But that was like, I feel like that's like a weird middle ground in the middle of this, where it's like, you get your artifact weapon and some of those artifact pieces, but then the artifact weapon doesn't just get deleted. Like, you keep it and you can upgrade it and do different shit with it.
People liked. Yeah, I think it was just the forever grind that people didn't enjoy. People like having a finishing line. That's what it seems like with WoW. People like people like getting BIS because it's a finish line.
Yeah. But then
that's why it's like I feel like there's not so much that really in RuneScape, is there?
Yeah, like you still get BIS.
But it's not as achievable, maybe.
No, I just think that like, yeah, you get BIS in like, this was, maybe I didn't explain it well because I'm not a huge RuneScape guy. I'm only just getting into it, but it's like you get BIS for your magic or some shit, but you still have like other skills like your archery or your other shit that still also you can go out and get BIS to get. But just because you go get the other set of gear for archery, it doesn't like invalid the magic shit from being BIS. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there's like lots of more branching goals to do. Whereas in WoW, it's like if you're a shaman, you go to raid, you get your one set of shaman gear, and then that's it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then, like you said, the patch comes out, and then that shit's irrelevant, and you never go back and do it ever again. So, yeah, I don't know.
I think
I
it's
feel
just
like that. Yeah,
I'm happy for it's just I don't know. It also seems like they're just obviously it seems like they're completely different games as well, so it's hard
yeah,
to actually compare them.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's just because like MMO, people think like oh MMO, but I would say RuneScape's slightly less of an MMO really than
It
WoW,
feels like a
but
lot of it's just a single player MMO. It sort of
yeah,
feels like from an outsider's perspective,
there are
it feels like
raids
it's.
and shit, but like
But can't you solo the raids too? Like I remember people soloing. Like the only raid I've really heavily watched was the not Theater of Pain.
Theater of
What
Blood.
was it? Theater of Blood.
Yeah.
Theater of Pain's a fucking WoW dungeon.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, Theater of Blood, and I could have sworn I saw people soloing that.
Yes.
I did
So,
see groups.
but I
You
don't know,
can
like,
solo it too.
yeah, I don't know if, well, because I feel like you could, like, I don't, again, I'm not an expert. I don't know. I feel like you can level up your, like, so, like, there'd be a minimum level to get into Theater of Blood and be able to do it. And maybe you'd need a couple people to do it. But you could keep leveling and
Then
maybe
you kind
solo
yeah,
it.
okay.
But
Okay,
also
okay,
that,
okay,
like,
okay.
I think
It's
there's
still requires skill though, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, but I think there's a distinction in RuneScape between bossing and raids. Like if you go bossing or kill a boss, that's like you solo killing the boss. And then there's like raids where you actually go with other people
Gotcha.
and do shit. I think they're like maybe two separate things. Because I'm not entirely sure if it is a two separate thing or if you can just, because people do solo bosses in Theater of Blood, that's correct. But I don't know, because Theater of Blood has multiple different wings and shit. So I don't know if like one half's like a raid with other people, the other part's like just a boss that you solo or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. Like I'm talking out of my ass a little bit here, but like,
Okay.
yeah, there are raids,
Why
but yeah. Go.
why don't you just why is there anything stopping you from like full because it seems like you're really off WoW at the moment. Do you
Mm,
think like maybe the only thing would bring you back would be something like Classic Plus maybe, right?
yeah, pretty
I know you
much.
said you wanted to do
TBC.
TBC. I still don't think you're gonna do it. But
Yeah, probably right.
if yeah. Um but in saying that, what's stopping you from like just full sending RuneScape?
uh I don't know. I'm to be honest, some of it's pretty fucking boring. Some of it's pretty fucking boring. So I just haven't put the grind in, I guess. And the other thing is like I do feel a little bit overwhelmed with RuneScape. Just with the
Well,
amount of shit you can do doesn't necessarily mean that like that's the most optimal route or whatever. So
funny
like
you should say that, and believe me, I'm well aware there's the irony in what I'm about to say. But
yeah,
I did see like someone open like a RuneScape map,
yeah.
and there's just like icons galore.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
But in saying that, people probably feel exactly the same way about WoW. So
Well,
I'm well aware of the
correct.
irony.
Because I would also say, bro, even having grown up playing WoW, like I would take breaks, right? Like I said, I didn't play Cata or WoD really. Came back for Legion, you know, and then come back for retail, like the recent retail shit. It's like, bro, like you know, you buy the expansion, you get a boost one character, and then you
Yeah,
just fucking like make a warrior or a warlock or some shit. You're level 85 or whatever, like the new level is on retail, right? Level 90 or whatever the fuck. And you get dropped in the world on a fucking airship with like all your abilities on your bar,
I know.
having never
Yeah,
played the class or anything. There's like, and then it's like, oh yeah, go to this guy in this capital city from 3 expansions ago that you don't have any clue about. Talk to that guy, and then he'll send you to like the current content. Let alone like Chromie, that like you have to talk to Chromie, and then she can send you like backwards and forwards through different eras of like the timelines of
well,
expansions
the
and
thing is,
shit. It's
for
just
what? Yeah, I don't
chaos.
know. It's the new player or
So
returning player experience is dreadful. I
yeah.
100% agree with you
So
there. But I feel like there is a part of me that at least I do want to get a certain amount of hours into RuneScape just so I don't feel like a complete
Yeah.
idiot when I'm talking about RuneScape.
Yeah.
But I just don't have the time right now. But I eventually will.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming I will feel exactly the same when it comes to RuneScape because
Yeah.
I don't want to. So I know you're playing with like a guide or whatever. I don't want to play
you
with a
need
guide.
a guide. You need a
I
guide.
there are things I don't want to. I just want to try.
Well, okay.
And then if because the
Okay.
thing is, I don't want it to turn into like the leveling in classic when you just follow that fucking the add-on that I fucking I
True.
forget what's it called. Like
Rested XP or whatever.
Rested XP, yeah. And I have done it. I've done it for basically my hardcore characters, to be honest.
Yeah.
I just find that so like mind numbing. Even though it is as efficient, like I just don't feel like I'm really playing the game. Like I'm just doing what this little dialogue box tells me to do.
Yeah. I think this also comes back because I saw some other shit of other people talking about this, but I think this is like a very more modern thing where it's like, I don't know. It's like back when I booted up RuneScape as a 12-year-old and I ran around Lumbridge and killed goblins and explored the world. Like that was fun. And like I read the quest, had no idea what I'm doing, but it's whatever. It's a fun game or some shit. But it's like now in the modern era, it's like if you boot up a game and you're not like reading a guide, not doing fucking this, don't know like the first 10 things that you have to farm, like people will tell you like playing the game wrong. Like, sure, you can still do it, right? You can still do that, but it's just like
a lot of people in
the way our brains are rewired now for this shit. It's like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
A lot of people are telling me that you basically do need a guide in RuneScape, and you're obviously right.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think what I'm trying to say is I want to be able to, like, if I play without a guide, will I be able to recognize that okay, I need a guide here?
Probably.
Like, I want to come to that conclusion myself. If that makes sense.
Like, okay, there is an inbuilt like quest tracker thing, but it's like in the menus. I don't know how helpful it would be. Like, because it might just be like, go talk to so and so. And it's like, how are you meant to even fucking know who that is? You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
so they don't even like, so they'll, from the right off the rip, they'll be like, hey, go talk to Steve, but you actually don't know where, they don't tell you where Steve is.
I'm not sure. It might tell you like it's in Varrock in the lumber mill or some shit. But as a brand new player, that would require you like scrolling through the map, finding Varrock, which you don't know what it is. And Varrock's like the next town. So I'm using that as a simple term. Do you know what I mean? And then it's like you would have to figure all that out like on your own. I feel. I'm not sure like.
Is that and that's not the game? Like when people say guides, are they talking about like an in-game or is it like an add-on basically or a website or
all of it? Yeah. So there's like guides, like you can look up a wiki and it will tell you like optimal route to do this. If you want to do this strategy, do that. If you want to do this other strategy, do this. Because it's like it is an open, it is still very much an open world MMO where you can just do whatever. Because like you might want to just level up your fishing NT-wise. You might get hooked on fishing and then you just want to level up fishing. Or you might want to do magic, right?
So when it sorry to harp on about the guides. Would you say it is the equivalent of playing Classic back in the day where there was obviously no quest helper, no add-ons, and I remember like back in the day I used to have to like search like on Thoughtbot if I got stuck somewhere. Is it equivalent to that
still kind of like that now? like because
no, that's okay.
Yeah, well, like as in I'm going to the wiki because this is the other thing, right? Like even with me following a guide, it'll be like, here's like a really simple thing. So last night when I was playing, I needed this quest. I'm doing the other thing where I can't just buy it off the auction house, right? So like, because I'm in Iron Man, like I'm locked.
Yeah, I think that's the way to play, right?
Well, you don't have to, it's whatever. But this will be like, let me explain this because this will explain the situation, right? So for this quest, I need 20 salmon or whatever the fuck it is, right? To finish this quest, which is the next one my guide's telling me. Instead of going to the auction house and just buying 20 salmon off the auction house to hand in the quest, I look up, I'm like, oh, I need level 20 fishing for me, myself, to get salmon, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, well, there's 3 or 4 quests that you can do that'll help boost your fishing level, so you don't have to grind fishing. So then,
you only
yeah. So then I'm doing. So now I'm actually leveling up my fire making, so I can do a quest that'll allow me to finish that quest to then level up my fishing level to then finish the third quest that I was actually trying to do.
it's being like insanely efficient, but you would only know that because of the guide.
Yes, but also I'm like got 10 wiki tabs open trying to fucking keep track of it all in my head. You get what I mean? So instead of like leveling fishing, I'm now like running in circles, lighting campfires to level up my campfire making
I know what you're
skill
saying. Yeah.
So then I can do the quest to then level up my fishing to then do the other quests that I was like in the middle of doing. Do you see what I'm saying? So you don't have to do it like that. I could just skip that quest, but there are like spots like that where it's like, oh, do this or do that. But this is mainly just because I'm on the locked account and not, you'd avoid all of this if you're just on a normal account and you just buy 20 salmon and then you can go back and level up your fishing later. You know what I mean? There might be some stuff, like some stuff are locked behind quests. Like you have to actually finish certain quests to be able to like use certain items or do certain things. And to finish those quests, you might need a certain combat level, whatever. So even without Iron Man, you might still need to like do other stuff to level up your account before you can hit these like milestone goals, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. No, I know, I do.
But it just like spans out. I don't know if you've ever played any of those like tech, like, I don't know, have you seen Factorio and like those sort of games?
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, I need to make this item. That's what I'm trying to do. But then you end up building like 3 different fucking things to just loop all the way back to get to that end goal that you were trying to do. But I feel like that's RuneScape. And without knowing or playing RuneScape ever, it is a little bit overwhelming, but at least you can like set goals and try to like just trudge forward a bit. So yeah, like Terraria, got to use the wiki. So yeah, because that's the thing. It's like, okay, how do I get trout? I open the wiki, I look at trout. It's like, oh, you need level 20 fishing. I'm like, oh, I could do that. Then my chat's telling me you're an idiot if you fish to level 20 through the quest. And then I'm like, okay, so I can do this quest, but now I need level 35 making. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, shit. Yeah, so, yeah.
That's kind of like, which I don't mind that. I do like a little bit of that stuff. It's cool, but I don't know. It's all the counterpoint to all that though, NT-wise, in saying that whole thing is that it actually is forcing me to like learn the game and how these things all connect, if that makes sense. So like, I don't know. Yeah. Compared to like my main thing, and this is my main argument why I'm such a classic Andy, bro. Compared to RuneScape and retail, right? You log in to classic WoW and you just know your goal is to like get level 60. You know what I mean? That's like, and then just like boom, down, you got like ready, set, go, and you just go. And it kind of, even without guides, I would say that classic WoW sort of handholds the player to an extent. Like you can always go to the next zone or whatever to keep leveling up if you get lost. Compared to retail or fucking like RuneScape, where it's like all this shit interconnected, unless you've been playing the game for fucking 20 years, you're going to be like hopelessly lost, you know? So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that was a big tangent, but that's
I get it.
RuneScape shit.
I get it.
I
get it.
People were like, I'm yapping too. I saw like fucking you tweet about Zayu saying that like hardcore WoW is like harder than hardcore RuneScape, and I
have no idea, but people are saying RuneScape's way hard. RuneScape hardcore is way harder than hardcore WoW.
I feel like I would say RuneScape is harder, but as a new player, it's like insane because like there's certain quests or missions and shit that if you accidentally like, I don't know, there's an early one at the beginning where it's like there's like a holy grail basically, right? And you have to put water into the holy grail and then you like cleanse it. But if you click on the holy grail and touch it, It just instantly kills you. So, and
Mm.
you have to right click on it to put water into it. So there's like shit like that in RuneScape where it's just like, oh, you accidentally left clicked instead of right clicked and you touched this thing and just instantly got killed. And if you
But you
didn't,
don't lose your character though, can't you?
no,
Like
but
transfer it to like.
yeah, so but when you die, it just becomes a normal character, but you lose the hardcore status.
I guess that's the same for
Yeah,
because you can transfer. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So whereas WoW, it's like maybe as a brand new WoW player, it's probably equally as hard because you don't really know what you're doing, and maybe you stumble across like a certain mob that's like way harder. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think RuneScape's just harder. Like, it's got insta kill mechanics. Where I don't know, and that's from me saying that like doing the hardcore level and raiding and shit on WoW. It's like I genuinely feel like RuneScape's probably harder. But I don't know. Maybe a RuneScape player would be like, nah,
I
it's
feel like a
easy.
lot of
And
people,
like,
would agree with you based on like the comments I saw in that post.
yeah,
A lot of people saying it's not even remotely close.
yeah. Because I feel like the base game of RuneScape is sort of more designed around you dying in like certain spots. You know what I mean? Like as
Yeah.
in non-hardcore, there's not really you lose some items and shit, but then like because you drop items when you die, right? As well, like in RuneScape. So the base game is like kind of designed around like here's a challenge. If you fuck it up, you're gonna die and drop the items. So the game's sort of like designed around that. So some of the challenges and some of the quests and other shit are like way harder in base design because like designed around you dying. If like is that being the punishment if you fuck it up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas WoW, you can't really say like in classic WoW, like what's the punishment of dying? You have to spend 2 minutes running back from the graveyard to your corpse. You know what I mean? That's the punishment. It's not really like a real punishment. You don't drop items. You have a repair bill, I guess. It like barely, unless you're dying repeatedly, it like stacks up a little bit. Whereas like if you die in RuneScape, you could just lose important shit on the ground. Like if you die. So
Yeah.
I know
I
kids are
guess
saying there's. Oh, sorry, go.
no, you're right. Run backs
Yeah,
are obviously
they're annoying, but it's not really like
they're
a.
annoying.
It's not really
But
like a
I think also
mechanical
like
like. Yeah,
but if you're like wiping in raid, like there's a punishment in the fact that you're not getting the loot. Like you're not downing the boss
I
as
guess.
well.
But see the difference between like dying and wiping and just like whatever. It's not like you could argue that the only real punishment is that if your guild doesn't clear it in 1 week, it resets and then you have to start again. That's like the punishment, right?
True.
Like it's not like if you die on fucking on Golemag in MC, that's it. You just can't do it for the rest of the week. You know what I mean? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's no like intrinsic mechanical punishment like built into WoW
Yeah.
compared to RuneScape. So, yeah. And then for that reason, like that's why hardcore is just like way harder because like in RuneScape, it's kind of expected that you're gonna die more, right? So
Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably jump over and have a play around when the hype's completely gone.
true.
Oh no,
Fair,
maybe
fair.
actually no, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. That's rude. It might, the hype might remain.
Yeah, but
The
also
hype
there's
might remain.
the OSR community is still a big community, so it's not like hype.
I'm more
Like
thinking from like the WoW hype
yeah.
behind it.
Um, I don't know. Do you think that like we never really got into it, but do you really think the numbers of RuneScape are going to affect WoW? I feel like I said it.
I'm sure
last week.
I'm sure. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think Blizzard are just like ignoring it. I feel like they are taking notice of it. But actually, yeah, you know what? It's Blizzard. They might fucking not even realize that what even's going on. I don't know. But you're right. The thing is, they have a thing. I forget what the thing is called. I want to say it's called Guardian or Titan. I can't remember the name. But basically,
Sure.
what it is it's this massive like It's basically, it shows them who's online, who's playing their games, more or less.
Oh, okay.
Right? And obviously they have those statistics to look at.
Mm.
But there's a part of me that thinks they don't give a fuck as long as you're paying a sub.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it, like you said, there's probably people who are switched over to OSRS.
Yeah.
It's been probably a month now, but the majority of them probably still have some sort of tie with that being the monthly sub.
Yeah.
So while maybe like the devs, the direct teams, they're probably looking at it like, oh, it's not good. As many players are paying, not as many players are playing our game. The higher ups are probably like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if there is a change, it's nowhere going to be like, it's not going to be like a knee jerk reaction. Like it's not going to be quick. It'd be very far down the line. Like the impact that Shadowlands had, because that is by date, that's the biggest impact that Blizzard has suffered in terms of money loss or subscription loss.
Yeah.
You don't really see that impact for like until I want to say
what, the 6
maybe
to 12
halfway.
months?
Oh, more, man. I reckon it was probably close to 2 years. Like it was more so towards the end of Dragonflight, maybe like just now kind of thing.
What do you mean? The numbers being like lower or something?
The fact that they actually did change.
Oh, they acknowledged the...
like a philosophy change within the team. So they're more open to communication, more open to changes. Whereas like back then, before an actual exodus, because remember this all happened with Final Fantasy.
Oh, true.
Yeah, remember when everyone just left? Because Shadowlands was very, very bad. Very bad.
Final Fantasy around Shadowlands as well? Was that like part of the issue? Or
everyone? Yeah. So when because Shadowlands was obviously extremely bad, but then the whole fucking shit went down, like where people were like stealing women's breast milk out of the.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah.
All that stuff happened, right? All the rapey stuff happened. Right? And it was all like this, it was all coming together. And that's when the big exodus happened.
Yeah.
And like, that's when like, for the first time ever, like content creators were coming out and saying, I'm quitting this game. Like Preach is that really big one. He's come back since.
Oh, true. Heel versus Babyface, mate.
Oh, yeah. He went down.
Oh, God.
But yeah, what I'm saying is like, there probably is going to be some sort of pushback from Blizzard, but it won't be anytime soon.
Well, this is why I mentioned like the 6 to 12 month thing too, though, right? Because like, how many people do you reckon fucking just pay a 6 month slap to get their little mount, and they're on a 6 month?
Probably a lot.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, just because RuneScape got like big for fucking 3 weeks, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. The sub numbers are going to be a tiny blip because like a bunch of people are.
Well, it depends. If people might stick around, people.
True.
Because the thing is, I don't think this is going to impact retail.
Yeah.
I think it might impact Classic.
Yeah. Because I think that's also the same sort of like player base that like has this nostalgic crossover like for these types of games. So do you think that like affected the MOP launch then or what? So
I think I would say so. I don't think it's going to be like. I think people might look at those numbers and just think, oh, it's all RuneScape. It's all these massive. I saw, I forget the guy's name. He used to like do videos on WoW, but now he's changed over to RuneScape. I can't believe I've forgotten his name. The other guy with the little, like the monotone voice. Fuck, I'd have to find it.
Oh, not like the fucking like TBC hype?
Mad Season Show. Mad
that
Season.
Guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. He had a video called The Mass Exodus to RuneScape. It's like, fucking relax. Mass Exodus.
Yeah.
It's like, because in reality, what is it? It was 3. It was Guzu's a really big one. Zayu's a really big one. Soda's a very big one.
Savix as well, but he's
Savix
in there.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Savix is a big one.
But then,
then I think Joked as well.
Joked as well. Joked made a whole video, bro, being like, I'm done with WoW, I'm burnt out, I'm going to play RuneScape. Like, I don't know if you saw that. He made like a
No, I
whole
didn't. But he might. Yeah, he might be.
yeah.
He's probably
So
fair enough. The cunt's been playing one version of the game for fucking
yeah, yeah.
10 years.
So
But the thing is, I don't think majority of them weren't ever really going to play
RuneScape.
MOP.
Oh yeah, okay, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why? I don't know. Was Soda's like main arc in MOP or earlier?
Yeah. But he's playing MOP now.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like his druid that like made him famous back in the day, wasn't that MOP and WAD and shit or no?
It was MOP. I remember
so
it was
I don't
MOP.
know.
I remember like he was getting like mass invited or something, and they end up banning his account for it or something.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he's got
I
some
remember he
nostalgia
called
farming.
CS like on the stream. It's fucking funny. But yeah, he was like he made like a lot of people started their like streaming from MOP. Majority of them did now. That like Zayu started, Panda TV or Chinglish at the time. He started then.
Yeah.
Soda, Wreckful got really big. Well, he was already big, but
yeah,
he got,
wasn't he Cata? He like got big in Cata.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It is just interesting to see like the landscape change, and it's like if the big guys that like have played WoW for fucking 15 years, you know what I mean, are fed up with WoW. And like we talked about, it's the same treadmill, you know, that we've been doing for so long. Like you can't blame them if they're like, oh, RuneScape was
that's the
like
thing.
refreshing.
I don't.
So
Yeah, I don't. I think if you are burnt out,
getting a paycheck.
I could play WoW forever. This is what I enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it is what it is. This is what I enjoy. There's no other game that really scratches the itch for me personally.
Yeah.
But like, if I don't expect everyone to be like that as well. If you're not enjoying WoW, if you're not enjoying RuneScape, like you owe nothing to this fucking $1 billion company. Like,
oh yeah, no.
Fucking get out of there. Stop giving them your money.
Yeah.
Like you should just like have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
I was bad. I feel like this is the other thing with Blizzard too. Like you get people like me that when I'm in 2019, right, I played all classic, and then I was busy with work and shit for TBC, so I didn't play TBC because all the boys were still playing TBC and doing shit. I reckon I just paid for my fucking WoW sub just so like on the off chance on the weekend I could log in and run around, fuck around with the boys, do a dungeon or something.
That's insane.
I know it's insane, but I did come back.
I would understand it. It was Jagex or like an actual real company, but not fucking like.
No, I know, but I feel like there's lots of people that are just paying a WoW sub, and maybe they play it like when they get some time off, at like, or when the new patch comes out, they grind it for a few weeks, and then they just pay it like the rest of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially if like I don't know, you got the 6-month fucking thing, like the start of the year, and then you're not really playing it that much. It's like, well, you still got 6 months like of sub time, so you can just log in. You gave Blizzard $120 or whatever, so in one slap.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been that one. Like, I say that I really love WoW and that. I have taken breaks in the past, and every single time I've fucking not given them my money.
Yeah. You have, like, when you've taken the break? Like,
yeah, I've took off my sub. No chance I'm just going to give these, like, multi-fucking billionaires money for the sake of just giving them money.
Not to fully, like, sidetrack it away from, like, just WoW. I feel like a lot of people need that mentality with, like, everything. Like, I don't even know what the fucking last movie was that I watched on Netflix right now. I'm watching, actually, I stand corrected. I'm watching some TV show with my girlfriend at the moment on Netflix. But like,
you don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, true. That's a made up story.
Yeah.
So then I'm not watching anything on Netflix. But it's like, I feel like though, right? Like when Netflix got added into your like budget or whatever, you got to pay for Netflix. But then like, you might not watch anything on Netflix at the moment for like 2 months or something because they've got fucking nothing on there. But people just pay it. You know what I mean? They're just paying.
I don't know. I think it's just a mental. I've never like. I remember when Mandalorian first came out.
Oh, on Disney or whatever.
Yeah, I got Disney, And then as soon as I finished watching it, I stopped my sub. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe it's just I'm happy
No,
to take that extra step to just not
Yeah.
give anyone any money.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same with like so I love soccer,
Yeah.
and the only way I could watch my soccer was on fucking Paramount.
Oh, true. But that was such a
But
scam in Australia too. You have to have HBO.
Paramount, it turned out
Paramount.
okay
It's
because I ended up watching that fucking what's that show? Mobland, fucking great show,
Oh,
by the way.
true. Okay. Yeah. I need to
But
watch
as soon
that.
as like the season finishes, I just fucking get rid of it. And then when the
Yeah.
new season comes out, I fucking buy it again. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
do that
never
with
want to just give
some shit.
random money, especially to like really large. Like if it was Jagex, I would understand because it's like I'm supporting. I don't know. Is Jagex small? In my head, they're a small company. Is that not true?
Medium. They're not tiny, but they're like, bro, they've got an MMO where they've got like 30,000 people like paying a fucking subscription based game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how small are we talking? It's not like some dude making some pixel art game in his basement, indie company. You know what I mean? It's like they're running a
True.
MMO that's been running for years, and they have a second game. They have like RuneScape 3 and OSRS. So it's not like a tiny company.
Well, apparently like the RuneScape 3 is like going downhill or something.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was Necro or someone else, but they were like offering free shit on RuneScape 3 to try to get players back or something. Like there was some deal that they were trying to do to get people to play RuneScape.
Oh,
3.
really? I know they stopped. They're trying to stop. What's it called? They're trying to stop like the cash shop or something.
Oh, that's it.
They're trialing it where they're not going to add to the cash shop or something. Yeah, they're moving. Yeah, there you go.
MTX. What?
Oh, Jagex got fucking bought out by the CCP. Is that true?
I don't know. Apparently, RuneScape's huge in like Taiwan and stuff as well, so that's probably why.
But in saying that, if they, oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, if they got bought out by the Chinese, don't give them any more money. What? No, I mean because because they're Chinese. I'm saying fuck you. They're like a big race.
No, it's not. I didn't think of it as a racist thing. I just thought I know because of the government or whatever. Sure, mega corporation. I don't know. But at that point, it's like, yeah. Then it's like Blizzard's like really no different at this point. It's like just a mega company that have like no one's best interest in like at hand. You know what I mean? They just want to make money for investors. It's like they don't even give a fuck about the game.
That's what I'm saying. If you aren't playing WoW, fucking stop giving them money.
Yeah. So
that's what I'm saying. Like fucking just don't do it. Then they can actually make changes to the game.
Yeah.
Because like it's probably now's the time to do it because they're currently working on fucking Classic Plus.
Yeah, apparently. So like, is that confirmed or is it just rumored?
Well, they're saying what's next. They're working on what's next.
Which is what? Right? Like,
well, that's yeah, exactly. But it goes back to
another retail expansion. Like that's it.
No. The Classic team is working. They're working on what's next in the Classic universe.
Christ. You mean fucking Agrand and shit? Like
Agrand, yes, but yes, he's leading the team.
They need to get rid of or just demote Agrand and get like an actual, or promote like 2 other people to Agrand's same position.
Well, what don't you? So, well, I'll ask this in a minute.
Sure,
but I'm trying. I keep saying this, but I actually am trying to get back into doing interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the people I want to interview is fucking Agrand. Greek Wario.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know, because I don't know if you've seen, he fucking comments a lot on my posts about Classic WoW when the post has nothing to do with Classic WoW. Which I get, I understand. I respect the grind and the love that he has for Classic. But one of the things is he he hates Agrand, like personal insults, like goes full ham on the guy, right? Yeah. And whether you like Agrand or not, like he's just a dude doing his fucking job, and I don't think he gets paid that much. Like it's not like he's some like fucking millionaire, like ruining WoW. Like he's just anyway. But what my question to you is, what don't you like about Agrand?
I just think
Is it
it's like
just what
blatant. No. I'm pulling up this tweet because I thought it was so funny. I saw it the other day. The the shit with Agron though, it's just like it's very obvious that like when he was doing Sod, he just like 100% like boosted the shit that he was like currently playing and doing, which I just think is like,
Is that true? I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention.
bro,
But
he
there
was
was
playing
what, the
enhancement.
classes that he was playing.
Yes, he was playing enhancement shaman, like all the way up until Sunken Temple, and then when they fucking nerfed it into the ground, he like swapped it to Pally, and Pally got like mega boosted. You know what I mean? It's like
Oh, shit.
ridiculous. Why are you
I like the
reading?
fucking tinfoil hat conspiracy theories on
That's why I
fucking
think
class. Class balancing.
Yeah, he like
Agron's like, boys, I'm main swapping. Let's fucking sort
and
this
then
out.
like all the weird little patches. Like that's why shamans didn't get nerfed for the first like while because Agron was playing one. So yeah, I don't know. I just think he's
so
a bit
funny.
sus with that kind of shit. So which then just means he's like making his own game. He's not. That's like the real point. It's like I think Agrand and his team are making like some vision that Agrand had, especially for Sod. And I get it. That's like the guy they paid to make the game. But I just think it's like it just meant that like with Sod specifically, because that's what we have to talk about, he didn't really take in any of the broader community's like suggestions of what Classic Plus was meant to be. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. They did it quick and they were just testing it and playing around with it. But the fact that they just like took Wrath of the Lich King and Beyond abilities and put it into Classic doesn't like, that's like half of the point against what Classic Plus is meant to be, right? It's not meant to be Wrath. It's not meant to be fucking TBC. It's not meant to be fucking retail with retail mechanics in Classic.
You know what
I mean?
But
So,
I agree with you. But what I'm saying is there'd be people out there that to them that is Classic Plus.
Yes, so go play retail or play fucking Pandaland. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Classic Plus, like, if I was, I know this is like so old now. It's like, fucking, who's even talking about Classic Plus? Because Blizzard just fucking killed it. Like, they killed the dream, right? But it's like Classic Plus is like, you take vanilla WoW and then you recreate like Mount Hyjal, Twilight Highlands, like the zones that are on the map. Start with that, add some new content that like goes beyond Classic without making it TBC, without like a huge expansion. Just add new shit. And then maybe like the biggest challenge, which I don't have an answer for, is like, what do you do other than just making it level 70 and a whole new thing and we just start down the retail path again? You get what I'm saying? There needs to be a huge redesign of what the thought process of Classic is. And that brings me all the way back to what the fuck I was saying, like when we're talking about retail and shit. Like, is there even anyone in Blizzard that they have hired as a designer that you think even has the brain power or the thought, imagination to even come up with this shit? And for Blizzard to trust them to pull the ripcord on something like that? I think the answer is no, right?
Well, like, I mean, they have been hiring some. From other
companies that like might be able to like do it. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
But I know I agree with you. I think that there has to be they have to basically recreate. The only thing they should probably bring forward in Classic Plus is the initial world.
Yeah.
That's pretty much everything else needs to be reworked, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But also, you have to also then change the community's like mindset. Like, there's a reason why they didn't allow people to just fucking grind to level 60 in Season of Discovery. Because people would do it, and then they would just fucking bypass all this new content. Yeah. So that's like you'd have to tackle that somehow as well.
I know, but I think like for Classic Plus, it's like the idea is that what we had the level 60 Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, AQ, like that shit is like, even Nax, right? Like classic Nax is like the community liked that shit, right? In the broad sense. So it's like, take what you've got that everyone can agree on, because it's as soon, I know it's like, because Classic Plus will just become whatever, but as soon as it goes TBC, half the community is like, no, I wanted Classic forever. Like, oh, TBC sucked. No, TBC's better than Classic. And then you have the same argument with Wrath, Kata. Like, it just keeps going on. That's why it's like Classic Plus just needs to be something completely new with keeping the Classic framework, and just like, to some extent, I would even say just ignore the community a little bit when you're redesigning.
Can I just want to point out the fact that you criticized Agron for ignoring the community.
Yes, but he just made it his fucking game and then just added Wrath shit into it. I don't actually, because I thought Blood Moon was cool. Like, some of the actual shit they did in SOD, I'm not a full hater of. I just thought that it was handled badly in a overarching thing. Like, Blood Moon was cool. The initial raid redesigns were cool, but the thing is, it wasn't really any different. They're just raids, like WoW raids, right? You know what I mean? Like, the class rebalancing and shit was cool. I liked that, but it wasn't like a picture of what Classic Plus was, you know? So I feel like to make Classic Plus, they need to like go down a RuneScape route, but not in the sense of like the ability leveling up shit, but that it needs to be like more itemization focused. And then like, you need to get gear or something. Like, let's just take Twilight Highlands. I'm just making an idea on the spot here, but just say that like you had to do end game level 60 content to like get your Twilight Highlands immunity gear or something, and then that unlocks that whole zone to do like new shit or something. And this is what I was saying. Then that gear doesn't just immediately become irrelevant, like when the next like whatever opens up. Like, that would add some actual longevity to this shit. So yeah, and have polling like OSRS. I just think though
the polling is though the thing I worry about polling is streamers.
Yeah, but that's the same with RuneScape, bro.
And also, I feel like you have to tackle the polling is going to struggle when it comes to things that might favor one faction over the other.
See, I don't even fucking think that. Like, if you're going with Classic Plus, bro, I think because I know that like current Blizzard is so afraid of like PvP and shit and like bad player experience or whatever.
Oh, he's gonna say it.
What?
Go on. No, go. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, like world PvP in Classic is good. It's fun. It's part of the game.
I thought you. Okay, yeah.
What was I gonna say? What do you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were gonna say it's shit. Fuck off factions. We don't need them.
No, what the fuck? No, that's the
worst. What I said. I thought.
I know. No, God,
right,
no.
Okay.
Fucking,
all right. Okay.
No, factions are like, bro, it's called World of Warcraft. And now we're like fucking skipping and holding hands with the Alliance, fucking throwing flower petals behind us. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, I want to fucking actually like have an incentive of like picking a faction currently in retail WoW is like about to just be completely pointless. Like, I feel like in another expansion or two,
it basically is pointless.
I know, but it's like some weird chat shit you can't actually like. And you can't queue for Battlegrounds with Alliance. That's basically the thing, right? Like,
more or less, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like all those like last little restrictions are gonna just get removed eventually. Like, they're just in the way now when everything else is like you can do dungeons.
I think if they could, I think that it's a
hardware.
It's a
like,
technical.
Yeah.
No, it's like yeah. Like, I think it's like a technical thing. Yeah. Like,
sure.
it's hard for them to code it or something. I think they've come out and actually said that. So I think the idea is they would do that if they could. But
yeah, well, if I was to go like Classic Plus, my mind is like keep the whole war between the Horde and Alliance as like a fucking intrinsic part. Again, that's why like with SOD, I didn't mind it. Like the I know like it was a shit show, but the Ashenvale Battleground, World Battleground stuff, I think that's cool. It just was not
I liked it too.
designed well. Like,
People hated it. I
yeah, but
feel.
that's because people are fucking crybabies, and just because like
I agree.
if the Alliance fucking organizes themselves and they fucking stomp you, then it's like you just suck, bro. That's the reality. Like, there's people that are good at the game and there's people that aren't. And if you want to do the PvP shit, get a group of people and get good at the game. If you don't want to do the PvP shit, don't walk into that zone when the PvP zone attack's happening. You know what I mean? So I will say that the Ashenvale shit was like badly implemented, like in the sense
it's
of
basically
like
Blizzard.
yeah, I know, but just like I know because you could get the mounts and all this shit, so there was shit people wanted, but it was like behind the PvP gates, and then it's like if you fucking sucked, you couldn't get like your BIS item and all this shit, which I think is like for the PvE side. I just think like it was quickly put together the rewards and shit, and then so it was like incentivizing the wrong people to like get in there. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm just thinking about, because someone commented on it, and you said about it as well, the polling, and I immediately pew-pewed it. But I've got part of me thinks that they should do something like that. Something they should do basically with Classic Plus. They should try and basically do, like, this would be like the last hurrah for Classic. Because how many times can you re-release the same game, right? Of course, maybe every few years you want to do a fresh server, whatever. Do whatever you want. But in terms of like getting big numbers, I feel like Classic Plus is probably their last hurrah in trying to get some of those really big numbers from like we saw in like 2019 and whatnot.
yeah.
So I think like they should probably just do everything. If you've done, do everything new. Don't do the same things that you've already done. So even if that's polling, then I think they should do it. But I don't think they will. But I feel like they definitely should.
Kits has like baited me. I almost didn't hear anything you just said because that baited me so well. She said, why does the world PvP is good argument always involve just get good at the game? Okay? Because, look, say you're playing fucking Call of Duty or Halo, right? Where the point of the game is to fucking kill each other or some shit. And then what? You give your little brother the second remote and he wants to drive the car around and then he gets blown up because he's like in the middle of a shootout. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, Kits, but if it's in the game, the PvP, and you're going to have the fucking PvP mechanics in the game and it's part of the game, and you walk into the fucking PvP zone and get destroyed, then that's like, that's on you. That's why it's like, get good, right? So I play World of Warcraft where I want to get together with my mates and take down raid bosses. Yeah. So, like, but then what
she's saying is PvP gear that's usable in PvE, like BIS. I think that's what she's saying.
Sure, I know, but then that's why I was saying this is a design issue, not that the PvP itself is like a bad thing. It's like I literally said that the rewards and shit are like, what do you call it? Like, was badly designed. They gave out shit that they probably shouldn't have.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So you agree then?
No, I'm not saying the PvP is bad. I was just saying like the
reward system, the reward structure, the reward system.
Yeah, but also I feel like though, to some extent as well, I know Kids is like, I just want to do PvE, but if I have to PvP, but you don't have to. So like, if there's rewards,
well, you do if you want.
If you want the best shit. So then the answer is get good at PvP. Like that's the answer.
Oh, well,
you know what I mean?
Okay,
like, so there has to be some rewards for PvP because you could just remove the PvP rewards, and I would still say open world PvP is fun and enjoyable. That's just my opinion, and I would say it's not worth removing from the game. Do you get what I'm saying? You just add rewards on top of it, and now there's like incentive for more people to engage in that part of the thing. So Yeah, kits.
I agree.
But again, PvP happening to me in the world is not optimal if it's only a PvP server. But can I just like make the argument? We're talking about
Optional.
class. Yeah, it's not optional. Sorry. We're talking about a game that's called World of Warcraft that revolved around the Horde and the Alliance fighting each other. The classic WoW, the classic game had that in it and the PvP in it, and that was part of the thing. So my argument is that it wasn't optional and it's not optional. It's like baked into the game. So I know that you might not like PvP, and I know lots of people don't like PvP, or maybe you're just playing devil's advocate, so I won't just put it on you. But it's like, if you go into Hillsbrad, right? And fucking there's the whole Hillsbrad wars going on in Hillsbrad because it's a PvP zone. Just because like you want to level up or run around without getting interrupted. I feel like the argument that like you want no PvP or you don't want to get involved in the Hillsbrad battle. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, that's part of the fun for other people. That's equally part of the game for them. Are we getting sidetracked now?
You're getting one guide for sure.
Yeah, I know, but kids, do you see what you're saying? Across X number of expansions. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Not classic. Like classic was very much like, I don't know.
I think one way they could do it, and this could be in a Classic Plus
unflagged
world,
or something. Or like, go on, sorry.
Not so much that, but more so, I'm thinking more so like have actual PvP gear.
Like proper, full-blown.
Yeah, like PvP power or something. Because then it gives you, if you really want to do PvP, you can do PvP.
See, this is like another thing with that Classic Plus is like a whole contention, right? Because it's like, I would argue that I kind of like the fact that the PvP gear in Classic is just like equivalently powerful for like PvE or PvP.
Yeah,
because,
okay.
Because it's like, that also is why it adds weight, because if you do the PvP and you get the PvP gear, it's still kind of shit, but then like if you fucking get the PvP gear, then you're good at PvP, or you're just better and more survivable to like kill the PvE people, right? Like, and
I retract my statement.
Kids, this I know this is not going to make you happy at all, right? But unfortunately, in the WoW PvP shit, the PvE players running through the PvE zone are part of the PvP food chain. They just are. That is what it is. So that's why it's like, that's why it's like, get good. Because unless you want to be at the bottom of the food chain, right? And you just want to ride your mount through the zone and you don't even know how to, you're on your mage and you don't even know how to press Frost Nova Blink when you get got on, and you just get deleted by like some other PvP dude that's also shit. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, whatever. I know what you're saying is like, you don't want to do PvP, but the ultimate argument is like, you can just stand in Orgrimmar and do nothing and then get teleported to raid. Like if you don't want to engage with any of the open world shit.
Or offer PvE servers.
Yeah, or offer PvE servers. But I would still say that
Daniel makes a good point about controlling. Like if you're like out there controlling the raid entrance, for one, like that is part of the world building, in my opinion. That's part of like that makes a lively server.
Yeah.
Those little skirmishes outside, like back in 2019, like holding the mountain. I know they made it like an event in fucking season of Discovery, but like back in like 2019, like holding the mountain was an actual thing.
Yeah.
And like stopping people from going into their raid.
Yeah.
Like, it's toxic, but it's part of like, I look fondly. If I was not able to raid one night because I got fucking camped, I will now look fondly on that. You know what I mean?
But what that
at the time I'd be mad.
Yeah, but what that also meant was that I found that's like, this is like 2 steps removed from intended design mechanics, right? Because it's players creating these scenarios. But then that means like if I was on Horde and the Alliance was holding the mountain, then it's like, oh, well, our raid and our guild would like organize with like 2 or 3 other Horde guilds to get all 4 of our raid teams together to fucking charge through to get into our raid. And then that created like interfaction relationships, cross guild relationships, like all this extra shit. And I'll just quickly add on top of that, when Denlo says the main issue is ganking, not PvP, this is why I say that the PvE player is part of the food chain. Because if I'm the PvPer and I'm riding around and I see you there and I want to kill you, for me, I'm PvPing. I want to PvP you. Do you get what I'm saying? For me, I'm not ganking. In my brain, it's like, yes, it's ganking. I'm just jumping on you. That's why it's like the PvE thing is the food chain. The only thing that I feel like is a very valid point, because everyone fucking hates it, is like the 1 or 2 like slime dog rogues that like sit on a road somewhere and stealth for 20 hours. Okay, that's that's toxic. But like saying like, yeah, go on.
There's in Anniversary right now, there's a rogue on our server that every like Friday night, Thursday night, like the main raid nights, because of I forget the boss's name, the second boss in BWL, where sometimes you have to hearth out because you got the tick, and you don't want to. You want to keep your world buffs, and everyone usually you just teleport back to Stormwind.
Yeah,
there's a rogue every raid night, most nights. That's a popular raid night. There's a rogue sitting in there just waiting to like get you with your world buffs.
Yeah, but see,
that sucks to get done by him. But to me, that's I don't know. I don't mind that.
I don't mind it either, but see, these are all issues we're complaining about that are side effects of unintended player like smart mechanics. Like, you think Blizzard really thought about everyone, because we already know the design around World Bus was like not like what the design originally was for. That's just players like abusing the system, right?
Yeah.
But then on top of that, it's like, do you think they thought that the fucking whole like a whole raid team gets this debuff, then they Hearthstone out to like remove the debuff to then teleport back to the dungeon and keep going? Like, no, that's not like how any of this shit was like originally designed, right? So I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like you have to offer some sort of sandbox.
Yeah, no, I'm saying all this is cool.
Well.
I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying like there's things Blizzard could do now that we're in the 25th century, right? The year 2025, that they could design shit knowing what the players are going to try and fucking do to manipulate these game mechanics, right? So I'm not saying we can't change some of this shit. I'm just saying that again, anyone that crashes out about getting ganked in world PvP, I'm sorry, I just like disregard that entirely. Because I know it sucks, but it's like the worst thing that happens to you is that you have to corpse run from the graveyard to the nearest town, and it wastes like 45 minutes of your time, right? That's like, and it sucks.
Some
I'm
of
not
us
saying
have
it's
lives,
good.
Todd.
Huh?
Some of us have lives.
Yeah,
we don't have time for fucking 45 minutes.
I know.
To get ganked.
I know. But then it's like, type in fucking global chat and ask for help. Hope, like, try get other people involved. It creates like more shit. I'm not saying that's necessarily good either. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying it's like, yeah, no, kids. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that, like, okay, we're just gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because I feel like we are gonna just keep going in circles. So, if we take it back to SOD and the Ashen Vale event, right? You could argue that like it sucked, and if you wanted to just level up and you were getting ganked or whatever because of the event or something, then sure, that sucks. But these are all design issues. They're just all design issues that we have, like, that can be addressed. My argument overall is that open world PvP is actually good and like is somewhat healthy for the game. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, I just got one guide by Kits, but that's all right because I know Kits is not doing it just to like
come from a genuine
yeah, it's coming from a genuine place. So I don't know what else do you want to talk about. What have I got on my list of shit here? Yeah. I don't know.
We made a rule not to talk about certain individuals in this podcast.
Well, I'll just say it's not a rule, guys. It's not a rule. We're just not. It's just like, because otherwise, if we just do it, it's just gonna keep going over and over again. Okay, so it's just like a never-ending fucking cycle of disaster. Oh, Christ.
Oh shit! I'm not saying it.
Yeah. So
Now, who shall not be named?
yeah, I'm just gonna. There we go. Okay. That's my opinion, kids. That's all. All right. So, I don't know. I had some other random yappy shit to talk about, but we're like nearly at the end here. So it's like, is there anything else?
What other stuff was it?
I just had like non-WoW related shit because I was going to say there's like some new MMO called Apogea. I don't know how you'd say it, but I'll type it in chat. That I tried the other week. It was like on a weird little beta test thing. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was like literally the middle ground between RuneScape and like some other games I played. So it was fun. But it's like only in beta or whatever. So
speaking of other games, you obviously you're not going to play retail.
Oh yeah, true.
I think you should full send RuneScape. Become a RuneScape streamer.
I don't know about
you are trying.
Well, I'm going to try like, because I feel like I just need to get through this initial wall where I like, because I just feel like if I was like, oh, I can like level up my character, do the bosses, do this, like get these bits of gear, like I'd have more enjoyment in the game. Right now I'm running around the world fucking getting a slice of cake for some NPC. And because like the sprint mechanic has like a time, like you only get 100 sprint and it goes down to 0 and then you have to fucking walk again, right? And you have to pay money to teleport around or catch a boat and do all this shit. You like run to one NPC on one side of the fucking world, give him a slice of cake, then he gives you like 3 pieces of paper that you got to go give to another NPC on the other side of the world. So that shit's just like insanity. So
the reason I say it though is depends. If you're gonna like, I feel like most streams to have like a overarching goal or like an overarching identity.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
The goal in reality is like try to get fire cape. That's like the beginner goal. But the thing is, there's like 4 or 5 goals even before that I still have. Like people keep telling me there's some quest, like the feast quest or some shit. Recipe for disaster is some other quest. And then I looked at it the other night and it's like insane. It's like this, I have to get 1 billion different fucking things or something. And apparently I should do that before I do fire cape or something. So there's like some.
Have you watched any of these other WoW streamers that have gone over to RuneScape? Like actually watch their streams?
No.
Like what are they doing?
What are they doing?
Like are they just going in blind or are they using like?
I'm not entirely sure. They're using guides and stuff, and then I don't know. I try to find, but this is my issue with RuneScape boys. And I said this on stream a bunch. I have tried to like Google YouTube videos and watch shit on YouTube and find some guides and stuff, but I don't even know like what I need to do. Like I don't even know what to Google because it's like so far ahead that I don't even know what it is that I'm like trying to achieve. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
but Necro,
they're saying at least they listen.
Sorry, I was just gonna say fucking Necro is maybe the only.
Real quick.
I know, but Necro's maybe one of the only guys in the chat. There's maybe Skywarper and a couple other guys. There's maybe like 3 or 4 dudes giving me actual valid advice. But I've figured out now there's like also like 10 10 other people telling me dumb shit. And then what happens is you guys then start arguing with those other people, telling them they're wrong or something. And then I don't even know what's true and not true. So then I have to spend 10 minutes like Googling shit. Do you know what I mean? So
They're just gaslighting you.
well, some of them are, some of them aren't. I don't know. Because, like, if I go back to that fishing quest or whatever, like the shit that I was talking about, how I had to do the fishing, but to do that, I had to do the fire making or whatever, that whole chain. Some other guy was telling me, like, nah, just sit there and do the fishing. It'll be quicker. And then Necro, like, tuned in and was like, what the fuck are you doing? Just do the fire making. So, but Necro could also be trolling me. I don't know. But,
yeah.
So, yeah, for Sea Slug. So then it's just like, to some extent, it doesn't matter. I could just brute force get level 10 fishing. And it's like, well, I still got level 10 fishing. It didn't matter how I did it. Like, I did it, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just trying to tell me to do the most optional route or whatever. So, yeah. And also to what Danlaw, sorry, one more thing. To what Danlaw was saying, just play like for 6 hours off stream. I've felt like I had to do some of the questing, but now I feel like, fuck it, I'm just going to grind some quests off stream and shit too, because there's so much to do. But I did like some agility, and I did a bunch of like crabs or something, just to level, which are just pure grinds where you don't move from this one spot. So it's like, I did some of that shit like off stream. Like, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
I think that's the play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but this is what I was saying, Danlaw. Sorry, man. What Danlaw's saying, just have fun and do that too. I feel like I will have fun, like, doing the bosses and doing that shit. I just need to, like, get to that. Do you get what I'm saying? And maybe Slayer. I know you've said I should do Slayer, but then everyone's saying, like, you should do all this other shit before you even start Slayer. So then it's like, because I don't mind just sitting there killing monsters and fucking doing that shit, which is what Slayer is, so.
I saw fucking Guzu already get Fire Cape.
Yeah, because he played it for like 10 hours a day for like 2 weeks or something. So I haven't been playing it off stream, you know what I mean? Like that much.
Okay.
So, yeah. And
I feel like you need to just find your own way to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
And not
I'm still
so
figuring
much
that
listen
out,
to.
I know.
Not so much listen to people.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that as someone who's never played the game, so.
No, I agree. I agree, though. I agree with everyone. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. And also, because like when I do it on stream, I just feel like the quests are somewhat entertaining. Because the reality is, if I was playing off stream, maybe I do like 3 or 4 quests, and then I just fucking boot up a YouTube video or pop a stream on and do agility for like an hour, and then like that's it. I'd be happy with my RuneScape done for the day. But when it's on stream, I don't want to just be doing an agility course where I click like one spot in a circle for fucking 4 hours. You know what I mean? I could do that, but I just feel like no one's going to fucking watch that. So, and I'm not getting paid $5,000 to do RuneScape. So
true,
like,
that is true. That's a very
the other boys point. like, true, I could just do agility and react. Very fair. Very fair. So, yeah. It's all possibilities. So, yeah.
I would quit WoW if I got paid X amount of money to
play RuneScape.
Yeah.
Bro, someone needs to contact Jagex and tell him I'll play RuneScape full time for like $250 a week.
$250.
That would make me turn my stream on. I'm not joking at this point, because I don't even know what I'm. I don't even know what I'm doing.
How many hours a day?
Oh, like 4. So, is that a good deal, boys? That's still like, if I do it 5 days a week, that's still fucking like 25 hours of RuneScape for $250. That's $1 an hour. That's pretty good, Jagex. You guys hearing this?
Is there
tweet it for me?
Are there Aussie servers?
Yeah, there are, but the servers don't matter as much on RuneScape. NT.
I mean, ping though, right?
Yes, ping, but like, because like it's a tick based combat system and shit. So there's some lag with like animations and some shit, but like it's kind of like classic WoW before they like updated the fucking like tick based spell batching shit. Do you know what I mean? So even if it's laggy, some shit does just like happen in order, but It does when you're bossing, yeah. But then you can just go on an Aussie server. But like, because there's like mini games and shit on RuneScape, they have whole servers that are dedicated to mini games. Because you can just hop worlds. That's what that is. You just hop server.
Yeah.
So you could like go to the mini game server, and then everyone on that server is meant to, or supposedly doing that mini game, right? You can still play in the open world, but
Okay, yeah.
it just makes it a hub for those like different activities.
Yeah.
So, and yes, they do have Aussie servers, so you can just like, and it's like I get good ping. It's like 17 to 20 ping. It's not bad. I feel like fucking, I don't even get that much ping on retail. WoW, fucking stupid.
Nah, no way.
Yeah. Yeah. What else?
Know. One day I'll play it. Yeah. What else? I don't know what else. I think that's it, isn't it? Is there anything else?
I just have one more thing, but I don't care. We can end. I can save it for next week. Oh, I was just going to say, I've been off stream, speaking about off stream shit. I've been enjoying, like, I know everyone makes fun of me with like Todd's shitty indie games, but I just want to like make aware to everyone that I feel like right now, if you are interested in that kind of thing and little mini games and all this shit, I don't know if Steam like updated some terms of service or something, but I feel like they've made it a lot easier for like little indie games to upload demos and other shit. So I've been like just playing demos. If the game's good, then I'll buy the full game and just play like a full game. And like I can tell you right now, literally because of it, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little indie games that I've like been playing within the last like 2 weeks. And I'm looking at a demo here too. So like there's a demo that I play. Like how long did I play? I played it for an hour, a little demo, and that's completely for free. But I just thought that game in particular, like I wouldn't spend that much time playing. So it's like, oh, well, I played the demo, but it's like if you liked the game, then you'd buy it. You know what I mean? So definitely recommend Heartbound. Very formative indie game, eh, Danlo? Does he have a demo? Is there a demo for that though? If there's no demo, then I don't know. The point I'm just trying to make is that there's like a lot of good indie games at the moment on Steam. I feel like we went through a bit of a lull in like indie games on Steam for a while and starting to come back. There's like a whole wave of people doing shit. So I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. And I think like if it's like a back end thing with Steam allowing like indie developers to upload these demos and shit, I'd just say I think it's good. I think it's like helping the whole ecosystem a lot. So that was my last little tidbit.
You heard it here first, Gabe. Well done.
Yeah. Gabe's also been fucking destroying cunts like in the legal system at the moment as well, but that's like a whole other topic. Trump, which is so insane. Trump like did this like executive order the other week that like saved Valve from like a $20 million lawsuit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So yeah. And I haven't downloaded Battlefield 6. Yeah, I know. Like that's what everyone's saying, that Barron told Trump to do it. like 100%. But it was some shit about like, because I don't know if you even saw this shit NT-wise, but it's like MasterCard and Visa were trying to like fuck with Valve and like tell them to remove games and shit. So
yeah.
And then Valve was like trying to figure it all out and like fighting back a bit. And then Trump signed an executive order, which literally, because it's also got to do with like, it's a broad order where it was like, the banks and banking can't like discriminate. The whole argument that Visa and MasterCard was making is that they thought that some of the games on Steam was like bad for their brand. So they were like, we're not going to do it. So then Trump was like, well, you can't just deny banking services based on reputational risk, was what it was. Right? So, because I don't know, it gets into all kinds of other weird shit, but like in America, like talk about the big one, like the banks like froze like Alex Jones's fucking bank accounts and all this shit when all that drama was going on, right? So this like executive order sort of addresses that and says that they can't just fucking freeze people's assets for no reason, just because they don't like their politics or something, is basically what it is.
Yeah.
But it also covers Valve, where they can't just deny Valve service because they don't like some porn games or something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
who the fuck has ever blamed MasterCard or Visa for a company's decision? No, MasterCard and Visa are blaming Valve. The other way around, Necker. I don't know if I didn't explain it properly. But yeah. But that also happened, so. Oh, true, yeah, the Karens in Australia also lobbying against Valve and shit. But remember, we had like Left 4 Dead without blood because like fucking of our like overarching like MA 15 plus laws and all this shit. So Australian censorship shit has been like a thing for a long time. But yeah, I guess those are the rapid fire random shit topics that like unrelated to WoW. So there you go.
Okay.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm gonna try and. I really want to try and
Get level
this,
90? No.
Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna play. I'll be playing retail for the next while now. No, I just wanted to try and force myself to do those. Try and get the interview stuff sorted. Try and get Greek is open to do it. I have spoken to him, so he is open to do it.
Cool.
So I need to organize that. I just need to tell him not to go crazy.
Would you do the interview and then maybe ask him on the podcast after? What do you reckon?
Yeah, we can do that. I just don't want him. You know what? He can go crazy on Agron on the podcast.
Yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Tell him that.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll be cheering him on. Go, Greek. Greek.
He's brutal. He's brutal. But he actually has. Do you remember when he got banned?
Yeah, for the gold buying shit.
He seems to think it was Agrant.
Yeah.
But he got banned on 3 accounts. 2 of the accounts didn't even have any gold buying, apparently. That's what he says.
That's why he thinks it was like a personal
targeted.
Yeah.
Targeted.
Yeah, I vaguely remember the whole thing. Because yeah, he had like multiple accounts and they all got banned. Whereas like
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get into it with him, but also I don't want to force him to him because he just went super personal on Agrand. And he
went nuts. I can't remember the whole thing, but he wrote like a fucking 3-page monologue against Agrand, right? Like it was like crazy about the account ban or whatever.
Yeah, like I don't think Blizzard are a great company, but I also don't think. I think the devs are just normal humans. But oh shit, we didn't even talk about fucking Project Epoch.
Oh yeah, but fucking I don't know. They've had some new development as well. Do you want to spend 5 minutes on it now quickly? Or
let's do 5 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes. You just tell the quick story. TLDR.
Yeah. So WoW private server, new private server, got a lot of hype. Within 1 week, their Discord server went from like 12,000 people to like 63,000 people in the week before launch.
And then when they work on this for like 2 years or something, right?
Yeah, like they've been working on it. But they weren't ready for like fucking 63,000 people to try to like get on the private servers. So like when they launched it, it like fucked up. They had like 2 servers that could only really handle like 2,000 to 3,000 people. And they had like, there was like an 8,000 person queue on like both of the realms, right? Then the whole thing, their servers like caught on fire and shit, like not literally, but metaphorically. And then I don't know, one of the main devs is like some 19-year-old kid. People like threatening them. The devs are quitting left and right. The servers are up in flames. Fucking people are going psycho, which I was saying is insanity. It's a fucking illegally run private server that has like, that you're not paying for, that like you're going to go mental.
I don't care that it's illegal, but it's insane that people would get so upset about a free
thing
private server
not working.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
you
then,
literally
like,
get what you pay for.
Yeah, but the thing that I saw, and it's true, is they like were stringing that community on for like 2 weeks, like turning the servers on and off. Like then they were like, oh, we put a limiter, so even if you can get on, you can only level up to like level 15 or something, so that like people wouldn't get too far ahead. Then it turned into some huge war where like they were talking about just completely wiping and restarting. So then people are crying about their like level 5 character getting deleted and all this shit. Yeah. And now, apparently, literally from today, there's like a huge post that they're like joining teams with like Nexium or something. Is that the name of that?
Ascension.
Ascension. Yeah.
Who are more of an established private server.
Yeah. And that.
I don't know where they're based. They must be making money. This Ascension team must be making money.
Yeah.
There must be actually actual money to be made in private servers.
Yes. I think they all have like an in-game cash shop and shit where you can buy cosmetics and crap. So they are making some money, but yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. The server hadn't even launched. Like you hadn't even been able to do any microtransactions yet. Like what are we fucking talking about? Like I can't understand like getting also paying for microtransactions on a fucking private server that at any point could just get deleted. Like
I've never played a private server. Actually, no, that's a lie. I played like a arena like server way back in the day.
Yeah,
but like it was just to like go on and you got free gear and you just did arena. There was nothing to it. I've never understood anyone who puts in a massive amount of time into private servers. I don't understand it because it could just be gone the next day and there's nothing.
Exactly.
Like,
so, yeah,
I don't know, but people love it. People, they fucking love it. I know people even keep talking about Turtle WoW and stuff because they're doing a new server this week or some shit.
Yeah. So that's the other thing though. They're saying that this is like what's wrapped up in the new drama because they got Ascension on the team and the hype for Epoch was huge. I think it's going to launch at the same time as the new Turtle WoW one or something. So then it's like people are now saying that Turtle WoW's going to be like dead if this one they manage to actually launch.
I don't think it's gonna. They have like an actual like there's like a turtle community.
Yeah,
like,
I know. I don't know. All this shit's so
established community. I doubt they're just gonna die overnight.
Yeah. So.
But the thing is with this, and this is why I just don't understand, like, particularly with Turtle WoW, because I'm pretty sure they're based in the UK. I could be wrong, but I'm like 90% sure they're based in the UK. Like, Blizzard could just do tomorrow, can just shut them down.
Yeah. They're using a VPN, but now that's going to be illegal NT-wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Blizz should just support custom and you pay for hosting. Yeah, like I know, but Blizzard would never do that.
There's no way. There's no way. Plus, I think there would be an argument to be made if we never got Classic WoW. If we still were just rolling on retail and we're at now with what we have at retail, I think there's an argument to be made there that you could really push for it. But right now, there's no way they would. Yeah. And especially under Microsoft, like no chance.
Yeah. So I guess that's
the only thing it could happen is if Classic Plus flops, and in 10 years' time they might do it. But like even then, I don't know because I don't even is all this shit going to be around in 10 years? I've got a feeling they're going to end retail in the next, say, like
what 8 years,
5-6 years,
5-6 years.
Yeah.
What makes you say that? Just a hunch or what?
Just a hunch, yeah. And they keep talking like this whole the current story that's going on, the World Saga story,
was the last one.
They haven't said it, but they talk as if it is. But it could just be that could be the ending of this particular story. Then something new starts.
Hasn't the World Saga ship been going on since like End of Legion? Isn't that it?
Like World Saga started for this expansion.
Oh,
and it goes into Midnight, which is an expansion, which they got leaked. There was a leak that happened, I think, today or yesterday, where it looks like we're going back to Northrend.
For the next expansion?
Yeah.
Well, talking about them trying to, like, consolidate the community, like, go back to Northrend, like, when Classic WoW's completely run dry. You're like, come on, guys, you can do it again. Do it again.
I think it's going to be Northrend, and the main city is going to be Quel'Thalas.
Fucking hell, that's funny. That's so good. Arthas is back, baby. That's right.
No, it's not. I don't think it's Arthas. I think because Arthas is basically dead from Shadowlands. But
Didn't he kill his ghost or some shit?
The world map of Northrend got leaked. But it's like drawings and stuff though, so it's like very primitive. So it's very I don't know.
Just test
But it looks legit, but who knows?
Cool. Fuck. Well, maybe I'm playing retail next expansion.
You won't play retail.
Well, I gotta go back to Northrend. Yeah.
I think he should have. I'm not saying right now is a good time, but I feel like he should have given retail a proper go. Particularly, and with all due respect, particularly with like the rotation stuff that they brought in.
Oh, yeah, the one button rotation.
You should have tried. Not even the one button, but like the suggestion one.
Yeah, true.
You should have tried. I feel like you should have tried it.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna play RuneScape, and if I play WoW, I might.
Yeah, but full send for RuneScape. Yeah. Full send RuneScape, 100%. So, you know. But I wish he gave it the old college try.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Doomer brain took over.
I know, but then my argument is gonna just turn into the like, oh well, now I don't even have to think, and it's just like cookie clicker, just one button, and then I can. Just
Bro, you literally just told me how you level up agility in RuneScape.
Correct. So I know, but I don't know. I can't argue with that. Didn't say I enjoyed the agility grind though, mind you. So, yeah, that is everything. I feel like I haven't missed anything. We missed some fucking hardcore WoW servers going down and some other shit, but that's it. Like, fucking who cares?
Yeah, that's just the same old shit.
That day in the course of a hardcore gamer. Oh, the dog shit Blizzard server. I died. Like,
well, hopefully we'll have more. Yeah, hopefully we'll have more. Hopefully it'll be maybe some drama. Who knows? The race. No, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about thou who shall not be named. I'm not talking about that. I'm really not. I'm talking about. I'm talking about within WoW because the race to world first starts tomorrow. So maybe there'll be some drama like
raid tier or whatever.
The new raid, starts tomorrow. Yeah. So I hear that people have already been banned. Amazing. So I don't know if it's hit the. People have already been banned for exploiting, but I don't know if it's hit any of the actual players participate. Like. They've been banned for 10 days, which would completely, if that was like your best player got banned for, a number of your players got banned for 10 days, that's basically the race over for you.
Yeah. But I was going to say, like, how do you even fucking get banned, like, on a mid-season retail patch tier? Like, what, they're
exploiting the renown, but they're exploiting, like,
that rep.
the rep grind. Because in the rep grind, there's, like, massive gear.
Yeah, no, I understand, but it's just like, fucking, I don't know. Again,
but the thing is, like, this is their life, right? Yeah. So they're obviously always going to.
If Blizzard fucks up and lets them do the rec grind early, it's like fucking 1 day early. Like, what the fuck were you even talking about?
Well, the thing is, they open up to the PTR, and what the teams do is they just go into PTR and spend the month that PTR's up just trying to find exploits. And obviously don't report the bugs. True. And it just goes back to the fact that Blizzard need their own fucking Q&A team. Why? Is there any other company? I don't play any other games, so I don't know. But is there any other companies that outsource their fucking Q&A to fucking their players? Like, what does RuneScape do when RuneScape has new like patches or whatever? What do they do?
I don't know enough about the community to answer that. They do the polls.
I know they did like, I know polls, but I know they did like a testing for the sailing. Cause
that was like a beta test.
Yeah. Is that what they do?
Yeah, that was a Q&A.
All internal? Most companies do Q&A when the game releases.
Yeah, that's also another thing. I talked about that in the current. Bro, I talked about with the retail shit anyway. Like when they released Delves, it's like Delves were like half baked and it took like 3 weeks for Blizzard to like actually finish the Delves. Like they didn't even, it's not like they QA'd it at all internally before the expansion even came out. They waited for the expansion to come out for it to be broken to get all the bug reports. And then they fixed it like 3 weeks into the expansion. Like that shit's insanity.
Yeah, Veggie, you're absolutely right with rating. It's harder because that would require them to have like the world's best players to actually test it.
Yeah.
Particularly with Mythic. Which I understand that, but like fucking exploits though.
Holy
like,
shit.
Fuck's sake.
Right. Good point. Remember, Pirate Software was their QA team for a while.
True. He actually
so
was,
it's like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
true. Good point. No, good point. Good point. Is he? I heard he's he still on his break?
Yeah, he like vanished, which is crazy. So.
And he had like a community event that he just bailed on.
I don't know.
He had like the ROM hack. He has like a ROM hack event where like people will hack a ROM and make a new game from hacking the ROM. Like Pokemon Red, and then you'll just make it into something that's completely different from the actual game or something.
Yeah.
And apparently he does that like every year. And then he
bailed.
plays them on stream and then like rewards the winner or whatever. And he just bailed on it.
Everyone taking a break all of a sudden when this viewbot update.
That's good point, Necro. Good point. Good point.
Fuck. You reckon that?
I'll tell you what, since the bots come in, the bot ban came in, I haven't seen you at 30K viewers again, Todd.
Me, true. I don't want to name names, but there's been also lots of other people that like, you know, minus 50, minus 60 viewers, maybe minus 100 or so. They're down a lot of viewers. So
really?
I don't want to name names, but it also
okay, interesting.
All those people were from my TAFE. Yeah. I was with 30K dudes trying to become an electrician. They all had a interest in World of Warcraft. Yeah. So yeah.
That's interesting that you mentioned about
the viewbot
the
thing.
minus 50.
Oh, me. I could name names in our DM chat, but you know who I'm talking about anyway. Just can't think of off the top of your head. Well, there's multiple people, but yeah. Yeah. And they've been mentioned openly in the fucking in the general chat and Discord. Other people have pointed shit out. So it is interesting, but
yeah, but not who I'm actually thinking of.
I don't know. Can't read your mind.
I don't think so. Not the one I'm thinking of. No way.
So yeah. But that is actually a funny thing. I haven't looked into all that stuff anyway. So it's just like glancing views of like some people that I have following, and it's like, oh, their views are just like plummeted. So, but it's hard to say.
I will say someone. I'm not talking about people thinking he shall not be named. OG Jeffrey, 100%.
Oh, well, that was who I was thinking about anyway.
Oh, well, yeah, no, he's 100% a view bot. I'll gladly say it. Okay. Even what's that cunt's name? The one that cries all the time. That is the biggest view botter in the WoW section. Fuck. He was in OnlyFans and then got kicked out.
Pirate Software.
Not get kicked out, but he got
oh, TG.
Banished.
TG or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how to even pronounce his name. Yeah, he's blatantly fucking. He's the worst one of them all.
Bro, man, that on that Twitter post, Twitch, bro, that was so insane. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast.
We didn't. We haven't had one since.
Oh, bro, that was so insane.
He had a little defender after him as well.
What, like, and the guy, they're like supporting him?
Someone defended him because I called him out on it because it's like it's so fucking annoying seeing someone, particularly I think of people like people like you, right, who are trying to stream in the WoW section, and you've just got people blatantly fucking view botting, pushing like smaller streamers down for no reason.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not like they're doing 50 to 100 viewers. This cunt was doing like
1,000. Yeah.
Over 1,000, like
insanity.
And yeah, he was saying that his little defender was just saying it has nothing to do with him view botting. It's the fact that Twitch are withholding his money. It's like, but if they're withholding his money because he broke the fucking contract by view botting.
Yeah. So.
And it's like read the contract. If you break the TOS, it might be weird that they can do this, but it's part of the contract. If you break TOS, they can withhold your money.
Especially if it's inflated money because you had 1,000 view bots.
Yeah, I pointed that out, and the guy was like, "You're missing the point. No, nothing to do that is view botting." It's like, it's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Withholding funds is also like interesting terminology because maybe they gave him like, you know, a couple $100. And then they hold all the rest of it from the view botting shit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It is because it's you're absolutely right because it's like directly aligned with if it's like ad revenue.
Yeah,
if it's ad revenue, it's directly tied to the views, which he's botting.
Yeah, 1,000 views or whatever. I know this just from like one time I got raided with actually like 800 viewers or some shit. and the ad revenue from the ad that ran in front of 800 people was like $30. And that's me with no bonuses or no deals or whatever, right? So 1,000 views, if like his view bots or whatever were getting counted, that's like $30 to $50 every like ad that he runs, and he's live like a shitload, and he streams like every day. So
well,
that's
but
not
I said
on top of
on,
everything else, right? That's like hundreds
yeah,
of dollars, like
yeah,
every stream that is just like from view botting. So
and like the thing is, like I think I said on the post,
yeah,
like statistically, he's like the fourth biggest WoW streamer on Twitch, English speaking. Like there's a few
yeah,
like that are
yeah.
Spanish speaking above him, but like English speaking, like he was the fourth highest like in statistics in the section, and most people have never heard of him.
Yeah, I will acknowledge text though. Does it get weird when a fan buys a view bot for their favorite streamer without telling them? Yes and no. So, well, no, because Twitch has shit in their rules about this, and like that's why view botting's such a issue, and that's why they've actually tried to do something and roll this shit out with the view botting, like new view bot detecting system. Like, who knows how long the view bot detecting thing will last, but like they don't intrinsically like yeah, Twitch should filter them out, which is what the whole point of this thing is. That's why people's numbers have gone down if they were view botting. But there was a whole argument to it, like the top, because Twitch has like an issue where like there's some like there's accusations like flying around that like even big streamers that have like 20, 30K viewers are potentially view botting like, you know, fucking thousands of view bots just to inflate the stream numbers and shit. So it's fine. Soon our real names will pop up in chat.
Yeah,
will
real ID stop the view bots?
Well, no, because they're all from Taiwan where they don't need or like.
Yeah, but it works in South
China.
Korea, so.
What, the view botting in South Korea?
No, real ID works in South Korea.
Does it work?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay. And I'm assuming you got this from a very reputable source. Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
Someone's in the know.
And that guy you're talking about, he's like been to not North Korea. He's been to Korea. He's like seen the system. He like knows how it works.
South Korea. Sorry, did I say North Korea? I meant South Korea. And this person has been to many South Korean subreddits. Yes.
Oh, okay. And it works. So in the subreddit where like it's locked behind a wall and
/South Korea. You ever been there?
No, not personally, so I can't.
Oh, okay, well, maybe you should.
Well,
you'd be a little bit more cultured.
I've been to Vietnam. Is that like good enough?
/Vietnam?
Oh, well, maybe I need to go on other subreddits just to get more culture.
Yeah.
I don't need to leave my room. I can just read a Reddit and then.
No need, mate. There's no point.
Yeah.
World War III is like next week. So
true. Don't worry. I got my head. No. I got my head in the sand. It's okay. I'm waiting for World War III.
Yeah.
Okay. It's split into thirds, I think, kids. So it's like 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. There's like 3 huge surnames in South Korea. But yes, that's like some factoid. Did you learn that on the South Korea Reddit? Yeah, because it goes back to like ancient times where they all got like.
Okay. Well, I know like for soccer, a lot of them are like Lee.
Yeah, I don't know the exact law, but I feel like it was like they try to like change their name to like a kingly name or something, and then that just ended up that majority of people all have like the same last name or something. I don't know. I feel like I've been holding you hostage a little bit, NTOs, but are you happy
I was. Yeah. We can wrap it up.
Yeah. Cool.
Are you continuing to stream, or are you gonna?
No, I'll probably raid. Do you have anyone that you recommend to?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Plump's live. I could raid Plump.
Plump's go Plump.
I talked to Plump last night, by the way. It was funny.
Oh, how's he going? I heard he was crashing out about something.
Yeah. Well, Necro. He was crashing out on Necro, and then like.
Whoa! What did you do, Necro?
I don't know, he told him to get a job or something. That's the usual fucking
Isn't he
retarded
like? Doesn't he
shit.
care for his like sick
Yes,
dad?
exactly. And I think like,
Necro.
and he had like a bad day or something as well. I feel so like,
I feel like you have to really mess up to make
Plump
fucking Plump
mad.
angry.
Yeah, well, Necro
Yeah.
got away with it to some extent. He got the right act like fucking written to him, right? And then, but some other cunts, because I don't know how much you know about Plump, because I watch a bit of Plump, and like also he does like the podcast, like the toilet talks and shit. And so he has like all these
Who
other
are the people that he does it with? Are they just randoms?
just other randoms and people in his community and shit. And
Oh,
so
okay.
what he went off one of those guys as well, just being like, you're a cunt, you like, or not, maybe I'm using more language, but he full went off and ended up, he like banned some people that I even recognized like in his own chat.
Why?
Because he was saying like, you're just a piece of shit. Like I thought we were like trying, I think there might have been some other behind the scenes shit, but it's like, he's just trying to be friendly and friends with everyone. And then there's cunts that like, come on his podcast and talk to him and shit, and then they just come into his chat and talk shit. And it's like, well, get fucked. I think he was just fed up with it all. And Necro like got caught in with it as well. Necro started it, and then there was like a chain reaction, like 6 people got banned. Somehow Necro didn't get banned, so
he has a knack for that. It's
yeah.
like he has a knack for doing the
what?
The slight diss and then just dipping.
I'm gonna read Necro's heartfelt message to me that he sent me this afternoon. He said, after hearing Plump's passionate speech last night, from this day forward, I recognize you as a people and not just as an entertainer, mate.
Wait, is that?
Yeah. So I'm a people now, not just an entertainer. You know, try to view me as a real human, Necro. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah. So I've said let's end it like 3 times now, but that's
all right. Let's end it. All right, I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Let me go full cam. I might raid Plumpy.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you later, bro.
All right.
Ah, there he is.